Hi everybody, welcome back. I just had to do a few wee things in the background there. I just wanted to test that wee message as well, just to see how it was working. So who have we got in the house just now? We have Maria Flynn, welcome to you. We've got Balwinder Deman in the house, Manju Rawata's in the house as well, Sheriff Fletcher Greening, Laurie Emmett, welcome to you. We have Rod Skews, excellent, welcome to you buddy, hope you're doing well. We also have Howard Mann, hope you're doing well as well mate. Vanessa Naidu, Margie Tucker is in the house as well. So today we're going to be talking about getting over the fear. And the fear of what, you might ask, is the fear that we can have going into business. If we're setting up a small business on our own, if it's an online business or even an offline business, any type of business. So we're going to be talking about that today. So we're just going to go through some of the fears and think about how we can overcome them. And if you've got any comments, if you've got any questions, just ask away, and we'll kind of just do it as an interactive one. So today is going to be the last day that I'm going to be doing this. I might not do it tomorrow and Friday. I'm going away with Sharon, my wife. We're going away for a few days. Me, Sharon and the dog. We've just rented a wee cottage and we're going to go up and stay there for a few days. It's been hectic and we've not had a lot of time together. So we're going to spend some quality time together. Not a brilliant time to do it actually, because I've got Messenger Masterclass. We're promoting that just now, but we'll get it all automated, and that's what Messenger Masterclass is all about. Is about teaching you how to automate the bot on Facebook Messenger. And I know a lot of you have kind of bought the program already, which I'm really excited to be sharing with you. That'll be sometime next week. That's for definite. So those of you who have bought already, I know a few people in here have bought. Just hang fire and we'll get an email sent out as soon as it's ready for you. And anybody else, if you're interested, just type in the word BOT in the comments and you can find out more about the Messenger as well, Messenger Masterclass, and that'll give you more information. We've got a few more people coming in, Lysla Bernita, Kathy Bowding, Yvonne Donhay, Angela Valeri is in the house as well. Okay, so we're going to get into the fears. Right, can't hear the video. Is people not hearing okay? One wee sec. Right, I take it's okay now. Right, yeah, it should be okay now. Just got a wee message there in the background. LaDonna has typed in but I've got you covered there. If you typed in but, you'll be able to get the information as well. Sound is fine for me, Laurie. Okay, that's fine, you're fine, I can hear you. Excellent, we can hear you. Okay, so yeah, as I said, bot, B-O-T, in the comments field if you want to find out more about the Messenger Masterclass. The special offer ends in 5 days. So you're not going to get that price ever again. It's going to be $97, but you will not get it that price ever again. This is only a special kind of pre-sale offer we have for you. So the 5 biggest fears. One of the biggest ones I've found when kind of coaching and talking to people about starting their online business and kind of running it as well is that, we spoke about this before, is the imposter syndrome, whereby you don't feel you are good enough to kind of teach online, whatever it is you're teaching. It could be yoga, it could be doing what I'm doing about kind of business as well, Facebook, knitting, coaching, anything at all. You just don't feel that you're kind of good enough, and you've got this kind of imposter syndrome, like who the hell am I to be teaching other people what to do? And I'm reminded of, did you ever see the film Catch Me If You Can, where is Frank Abagnale, and he's in the kind of film. Now I don't know if this is a true story, but I don't know if this particular story is true. He taught at sociology at BYU University, and he taught there for a year. The BYU students, he taught them sociology, and apparently the students had kind of gone up to him and said it was one of the best classes they'd ever done. And when asked or when interviewed at the end of it, Frank was asked, how did you manage to teach a sociology class when you've never studied it, or you've never kind of went to kind of college or university for it? How did you manage to teach it? And he said all I had to do was stay one chapter ahead of the students. And that is in effect what you're doing as well. As long as you know slightly more than what your students know, then you can teach whatever it is you want to teach. Whether it be yoga, whether it be knitting, whether it be car mechanics, whether it be kind of computer software, whether it be how to teach somebody how to build a WordPress blog. As long as you stay one step ahead of the person, you can teach. And if you're 2 steps ahead, 3 steps ahead, 4 steps ahead, all well and good. And if you're really passionate about your topic as well, more than likely you're going to be 4, 5, 6, 7 steps ahead of everybody else. And you've got to remember, not everybody knows what you know, but we get into that mentality whereby we think everybody knows what we know, or everybody should know what we know because it's easy to find out. It's easy to Google it. It's easy to kind of watch videos on it and really teach yourself about it. But people want a shortcut, and that's why they come to you, whatever it is you're kind of coaching online for. So we've got to remember that. I think that's a big fear that a lot of people need to get over, and it's a common one as well. I find that is one of the most common ones. I'm just wondering about your comments on that. Have you ever had that today? Not today. I just read a comment there that said today. So have you ever had that whereby you just don't feel that you're good enough somehow to coach online, or to do a program online, or to do anything kind of online? You just have that imposter syndrome. So I'm just wondering if you have had that before, and I'll just see any of the comments here. Steve Wentworth has just joined us. Welcome, Steve. Good to have you, buddy. I've never seen you for a while. Just reading the comments here. Well, the comments are sticking. That's not a good day to stick. Not a good day at all. Nothing we can do. I'll just go back out and in again. Margie Tuckett is saying, I'm overwhelmed with getting it all going. Margie, is one thing at a time. So if you're looking to set up a Facebook page, a blog, set up your business, set up products, set up loads of things, you've got everything going on in your mind, break it down one step at a time. Set up your Facebook page first of all, and do all the little things that you have to do for your Facebook page. Images, videos, live shows if you're going to do a live show. And focus on that one thing until you get it all up and running and it's as near to automated as possible. And you know exactly what you're doing, you know exactly when you're doing it. Focus on that. Then go on to your blog. Then go on to building up your email list. Then focus on your products. And that's really the main things that you need. A platform like Facebook, it's what we teach in the YDF program. A blog, so you can make money from your blog as well and get email subscribers there. And it's cheap. Facebook traffic as well if you want to advertise, plus it's free traffic if you don't want to advertise. Building up your email list you can do with your blog as well, setting up the autoresponder and everything as well, and then creating products. But you don't need to start making products straight away. You can sell affiliate products to earn extra passive income as well. That's what you need if you focus on those 4 areas. That's really what you need online to teach. But just do one block at a time. Take one thing, look at all the steps you need to do for that one thing, and then focus on that solely till it's near as damn automated. Then move on to the next thing. You don't have to do everything all at once, Margie, and I think a lot of people fall down that way as well. Because it does get overwhelming, and I know that overwhelming feeling. It's a horrible, horrible feeling where you just go, oh God, I've so much to do, I just don't know, and you can't get going because you've just so much to do, and it's like a blockage there. Focus on one thing at a time, do that one thing, and then move on to the next. Steve Wentworth is saying, I had my doubts before, but I had to get over it for financial reasons. I've launched my first course on Udemy. Excellent, Steve. That is brilliant. That is really good. I'm really pleased to hear that. I knew you'd kind of started that as well, and I know you're doing well online with your lives and everything that you're doing, which is fantastic to see as well, and I hope the Udemy course is going well for you as well. And that's another platform. We obviously use Kajabi and kind of show people how to use that, but Udemy is another platform you can use as well, like Steve's doing. Maria Flynn saying, yes, definitely had imposter syndrome, and I'm grateful to get past that barrier. It is a barrier, but you can get through it. Just like Maria says there, you can get through it. It's a matter of taking action, getting through it and doing it and then you find out your natural rhythm, your natural flow to teach as well, and you'll find, hopefully, that you really enjoy it and you just want to do more of it. Feli Bruno is saying, hello Stephen, watching you from Hong Kong. Excellent. Welcome to the show, and really pleased that you're here. Vanessa Naidu, I have imposter syndrome, have all that knowledge but don't feel confident to run with it. It's taking action, Vanessa. You just need to take action one step at a time. If you're looking to do a live show and teach, just do a live show for 1 minute even. Just get on a live show for 1 minute, then step up to 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and after you do a few of them, you'll realise how good it is and how people are responding to you as well, and it's not as bad as you first thought. It's a fear. Fear's in the mind. Fear's not an actual physical thing that's going to attack you. It's not nothing that's going to harm you in any way. It's all in the mind. So as long as you're ahead and you're passionate about your topic, or you know more about your topic than most people, then there's no reason not to be able to teach and have that imposter syndrome. Laurie Emmett, I often suffer from a variation on this theme, not so much who am I to teach, but how can I make my program different enough from what is already out there? I know it will always be different because we are individuals, but I always seem to want to hold out until I find a better USP. I always say, Laurie, and I know you've probably heard me saying this before, you are the USP. Your personality, the way you teach, the way you come across, your energy, your passion, your enthusiasm for whatever you're teaching is going to be your USP. Because loads of people are saying, okay, what's your USP? What makes you stand out from the market? If you're in a really crowded market, like diets, for example. So if that's your market, and I'm not saying it is, I'm just giving you an example. If that's your market, how do you stand out from the crowd? And you can't just rely on you being the unique selling point. So that's part of it, but what you can do is dig deeper. So if it's about diets, then just focus on one part of that. So for example, it could be the ketogenic diet. So your kind of competition is kind of narrowed, and it's not about competition because competition is good. So your market is narrowed. So there's not going to be as many people talking about the ketogenic diet. And you can even niche it down further and just saying how to lose belly fat with the ketogenic diet. So you've niched it down right even further as well. But if you're not in a crowded market like the diet space, diet is really crowded, and you're right, you do have to find a unique selling point for that. If you're not in a crowded space, you are the unique selling point. You're part of that USP that you've got as well. Okay, I'll just see. Lex Hampton, that is true. Fear is in the mind. We let it control us. That's exactly what we do, because we're building up something in our mind, and because we're building it up in our mind, it almost becomes a physical reality because we're building it up in our mind. And that kind of block that we have in our mind kind of blocks us from kind of moving on and taking action. But once you get over that, once you get outside that comfort zone, even just a small step, you can make so much progress once you get outside your comfort zone. Okay, so that's the first fear that we have to overcome, that kind of imposter syndrome. The instability of working for yourself is another one. So a lot of people say, well, I don't know if I'm going to get the business in, I don't know if I'm going to get a lot of business to keep my business going and to sustain the kind of finances side as well. Nobody says you have to give up. If you've got a full-time job and you're doing this part-time, nobody says you have to give up your full-time job straight away. And I would advocate that you don't do that until you've got some income coming in. So what I kind of looked at when I first started and said, okay, if I can match my income what I'm getting at work, then I can give up my full-time job and work purely online. But then I thought about it and I thought, if I could get even, say, 2/3 of the income I'm getting part-time from a full-time job, then if I gave up my full-time job and I focused on purely the online stuff, then I could probably double that and I'd be getting 1.5 times what I'm getting from a full-time job. So if you can get maybe 2/3, so if you're earning $2,000 or $1,000 per month in your full-time job, obviously it's going to be more than that, I'm just giving you an example, and you can get 2/3 of that, which is $660 part-time online. If you give up your full-time job and focus solely on that, you could probably double that to $600 or $1,300 per month, which is more than what you were getting full-time. And then if you focus more and more and you get all these creative ideas and you're in the flow, obviously you could double it up to $2,000 a month. So think about it that way, about when you're thinking about the instability for working for yourself. And it's a matter of kind of creating connections, so you're getting that steady flow of work, so you're getting that steady flow of sales, and thinking about outside the box as well. How could you bring in extra income in different ways? So for example, if you set up the blog and you have advertising on it, that's a passive income. Have lots of different income streams so you're not relying on one income stream. So I don't rely solely on the YDF program. I don't rely solely on that. I've got positive life affirmations, I've got the blog as well, I've got email marketing that I can do affiliate marketing with as well. There's so many different areas I've got as well. I've got coaching there as a big thing as well. For not so much now, because I've cut right back on that to focus on YDF, but it's another income stream as well. So have multiple streams of income, and if one falls down or if one goes right downhill, you then shift your focus. So for YDF, the YDF program's more or less finished. We just need to kind of make webinars and do the advertising and everything for it and really put it out there. But because there's no money coming in, I have to focus on the blog. So I'm focusing on the blog and what I can do with that just now, and there's more money. The money has doubled already on the blog this month because I focused on it. And what you focus on grows. So money flows where attention goes as well in business. So if you're trying to focus on 10 different things, you might get a bit of money here and there, and there's different income streams, but if you focus on one thing, you'll start to make more money in that one thing because you're focused on it, and you're starting to get the ideas, you're making the connections as well. So if you can focus on one thing and make it as automated as possible, move on to the next income stream and the next one and the next one. I hope that makes sense. I'll just go to any comments just now. Lisla Bonita, thank you Stephen, learning so much. My page is growing, getting close to 5k. Brilliant Lisla, that's excellent to hear. Really, really good. Shamima is saying, I want some advice on losing confidence. Can you be a wee bit more specific, Shamima? Losing confidence in business, your business ability, or losing confidence within yourself in business? So obviously this is a business kind of program. It's all about online business, how you can start and grow your online business. Okay, so we'll go on to the next thing, if you can clarify that for me, Shamima. The next thing is, can you actually make your passion earn money for you? Not necessarily. Depends on what your passion is. If there's not a market for it, it's not going to make you money. But there's not that many things that you couldn't make money at, to be honest, if you're passionate about something. So I think it just depends on what your passion is. It doesn't have to be something you're truly, truly passionate about. It could be something you're interested in and you know more than most. If you want to teach it online, for example, if you want to blog about it, if you want to write about it, if you want to do videos on it. So it just depends what kind of modality you want to do it in, or modal you want to use. So your passion can earn you an income, but obviously you have to kind of do it the right way as well. So don't expect just to go onto YouTube, start teaching people, and you're going to make money from advertising on YouTube. For example, take some time to build up a YouTube channel, for example. Same with Facebook. Take some time to build up a Facebook page, a Facebook following on a live show, for example, as well. That takes time, so you need to learn how to do that and learn from the top people that are doing that just now. So look at somebody that's doing what you want to be doing, or is at where you want to be in maybe a year's time, and then learn from them. Learn for free everything they're kind of teaching you for free, and buy the program if necessary as well. That's probably the quickest way as well, to buy the program. You could do that in the Facebook space, you can do it in YouTube, you could do it on Instagram, whatever social media platform you want to use, or other ways of making a passive income as well, or making money online. Learn from the people that are doing it best at the moment. The other fear that a lot of people have is just cold hard failure. People are just afraid of failing, totally afraid of failing. Listen, I've, in my own kind of business life, in the kind of 10, 12 years I've been on, I can't even remember how long I've been, 2004, so that's 13 years That's when I started my first online business, and that was selling books, signed first edition books, which is a kind of niche market, but I found a great way. I niched it even down further. It was brand new authors, and they were signing their first edition books. And some of them kind of even 14-year-old, because there was a big craze on signing first edition books back in 2003, 2004. Huge craze. And I kind of seen this online, spotted it. I was really interested in books, collecting as well. So I set up a kind of business called Bradley Books after my sons. And started that on eBay to start with. Then I started a store, and it lasted for about 14 months because Amazon started selling signed first edition books for cost price. I was selling them for 5 times the price because they were so rare and they're hard to come by. So I would contact the authors, ask them to sign 20 copies, and I would buy those 20 copies at cost and sell those 20 copies on eBay for 5 times the price. And then I would try and collect Harry Potter books, first edition books as well, and sell them obviously for $1,000, $1,500 or $2,000. So I'll buy them for $1,200, sell them for $1,500, and that's how that was my very first kind of business online, my very first venture online. And that failed. Well, it didn't fail, it worked at the beginning. But if somebody kind of looked at that on paper, you just say, oh, you failed in business, your very first business. I don't see it as a failure. I thought it was a bloody good thing. I learned tons of things about kind of online marketing, about how to kind of do a headline, how to do images, how to use and manipulate kind of the program software that I was using to put on eBay, make it quicker, make it faster, customer service. I learned a shitload about my first failure in business. And so I honestly don't see it as a failure. I had to go back to my full-time job after that. So I did not see it as a failure at all, because I learned so much from doing that first online venture. And I carried that over with me as well to the next kind of stage of the business, and that was kind of selling things online, MP3 downloads, binaural beats, setting up the blog, for example, as well. And one of the biggest things I learned is keeping in touch with your readers, keeping that engagement going, keeping that dialogue open. That's why we're doing the live show just now, because it keeps that dialogue open. People get to know, like, and trust you, and that's the big, huge thing underlying everything. If they know, like, and trust you, they're going to follow you, they're going to buy from you, and they're just going to hopefully kind of follow you to everywhere, anything that you're doing. So I'm just going to take some comments just now, see if we've got any questions or comments just now. Pam Rich is saying, sorry Steve, your videos stop every few seconds, not very techy, can't fix it. Pam, if you can still hear me, if you can still see me, just refresh the page. Go out and come back in, or just refresh it. Control and R or Command and R if you're on a PC. Rosalind Sadie, me so many fear in life, I'm single mum, but all my fear is surrender to God, and that's obviously something I can't help with, unfortunately. If you're kind of handing everything over your power to God and stuff like that. Wendy Merrin, Stephen's program is awesome, he's the real deal. Thank you very much, Wendy. Long time no see as well. It's good to have you here. Howard Mann, everyone who has ever done anything of value has had some failures. In fact, some of the most successful people have had the biggest failures. It's how we learn. It is, Howard. There's no getting over that. It is how we learn, and we've just got to take the first step and be prepared for what others might call failure, but be prepared to learn. That's what it's all about, be prepared to learn. So honestly, I know that's a kind of cliche to say I don't see it as a failure. I really don't. It's just a learning curve and a learning process. That's all it is. Margie Tucker, every mistake is an opportunity to learn, definitely. Amanda Foy's just joined us. Welcome to you, Amanda. I'll just see if there's any more questions or any more comments. Lorna's saying, yes, we learn a lot from our mistakes. That's Lorna Gabutin Torio. And Maria Flynn, you either win or learn. Yes. So it's a win-win every way. So how can it be a failure if it's a win-win every way? Definitely. Amanda Foy, I made an epic failure in 2012 and it forced me to take stock of life, and now I'm in the most successful part of my life. You're really kicking arse, Amanda, and it's brilliant to see. I know you won't mind me sharing this, saying that this is going to be your best year yet. Obviously I'm not giving any details or anything, but this is your best year yet. And you saying you've had an epic failure in 2012. But how much did you learn in 2012 from that epic failure? I bet a huge ton that you learned from that as well, and you carried that forward into your next venture, whatever it is you did as well. And that's what everybody does. Every single person does that. And the reason I kind of teach in the YDF program is to cut down those seeming failures, is to cut down on the learning curve that you have, because the failures are just learning curves, that's all it is. And that's why the YDF program came about. So you don't have to spend the 3 or 4 years that I did trying to learn all this stuff on Facebook, online, on business, is to cut down the learning curve into a few short months instead of 3 or 4 years. And so it depends on how much action you take as well, obviously. Okay, I think that's it for just now, unless you've got any more questions. Remember, if you want to find out about the Messenger Masterclass, that is going to be up, the pre-sale special offer. This is for everybody, including the YDF tribe members. It's going to be $97. It's not going to be part of the YDF program. Unfortunately, this is a separate program altogether, but you'll always get a discount on that as well. But next week, in 5 days' time, it goes up to $197. So if you want to find out more information, type in the word bot in the comments field just now, and I'll send you an automated message. And it's kind of doubles up. It shows you the power of the bot as well when you type in the word bot in the comments field. Just type in just now and just test it out just to see how it works, and you'll go, holy shit, this is amazing. And it really is amazing. Howard Mann's here. Thank you for all you do, Stephen. Thank you, Howard, and for getting the program as well. That's going to be with you next week. Cannot wait till you see it and get your feedback. Yeah, so just type in the word bot and you'll see how powerful that is. I honestly believe, and I'm not saying this just to kind of make sales of my kind of Messenger Masterclass, because you don't need to buy it. You don't need it, but I'm just teaching you a quick way. I'm cutting down on that learning curve in Messenger Masterclass on how to use the bot using a program called ManyChat.com. So you don't need to buy my program, but I'm urging you to get on the Messenger bot, get on the Messenger bot train, because there's so many people going to be finding out about this over the next 6 months to a year. And if you're one of the early adopters, you're going to be so ahead of the curve, it's unbelievable. And I honestly believe it's going to overtake email as the #1 communication tool online. And I don't say that lightly, because email's been one of the mainstays of my business, and it still is one of the mainstays of my business. That's what I use to communicate with people. But I honestly think, honestly think the Messenger bot is going to overtake email, and it's good to get ahead of the curve, definitely. So type in the word bot and you'll find out just how powerful it is. I've got a few more comments here. Amanda Foy, I learned everything about what mistakes I was making. No more people pleasing. Yes, can't imagine you being a people pleaser. I'm grateful for it today, even if it did take me to some really dark places. Yeah, I mean, the dark places that you go to when something kind of big happens in your business, or even in your life, obviously, as well. The dark places that you'd go to, obviously you never want to go there again. But the good thing about it is you've experienced it, and you know how not to go back there again. In your head, and kind of physically and emotionally and mentally as well. Maria Flynn, funny, never saw my not earning dollars as a failure, just a process of learning for the day I would earn. Brilliant, I love that, Maria. And it is because you're not going to earn from day one. A lot of people come into the program and think that they're going to start earning dollars on day one, but business doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work. Most businesses within the first 2 years are going to be happy if they break even in the first 2 years. Obviously, there's no way I want that for you. I'd like you to break even in the first kind of three to 6 months. That would be ideal for me. But most businesses break even, or they're happy if they break even in the first 2 years. So you're going to cut down on that learning process. That's for the YDF program as well. Amanda Foy, I'm allowed to be cheeky to the bot when I reply. Will it give me shit? Laugh my arse off. Yes, you can be cheeky, but I can interject and go in there and be cheeky right back. But I should set it up for people being cheeky. I should set it up for Australians being cheeky, because I would imagine the Australians would be the most cheekiest. And we've got Thea here as well, I noticed, from Australia, from Forward Steps as well. So not all Australians, just Amanda type Australians. That was a wee joke there. Laurie Emmett, I had a quick bot question. If you add a trigger word to a video or post and that is shared, will the trigger word work on the share also? Does that make sense? Yeah, it does make sense. So for example, if you shared this video and somebody played it on their own timeline, it wouldn't work. They could only do it if this video was opened up and they would see all the other comments as well from this particular video. So if it's shared on another one, it's not going to work on that, but they might be changing that so that it is going to work, and they might be changing it so it's going to work in groups as well. So that might work there as well. Hopefully that helps, Laurie. I hope that was the right kind of answered the right question there. Elena, thank you, Stephen. I really appreciate your genuine talks and gladly shared this live program. Thank you very much, Elena. I really appreciate you sharing. Thea, yes, and got to watch those Amanda type Aussies. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Mary Marion, Gary saying love your accent. Thanks very much, Mary. I really appreciate you saying that. Rod Skews, ha ha ha. And Rod is in the program as well, the Messenger Masterclass. So if you want the Messenger Masterclass, type in the word bot and you'll find out just how powerful it is, and you'll see exactly how it works, and you'll go, holy shit, this is going to be brilliant for my live show, for my Facebook page, for anything at all that you use on Facebook. It's just going to be amazing. So I would type in the word bot just now. But bot, until then, until tomorrow. Oh, I probably won't be here tomorrow and Friday, because I'm going away with Sharon, as I said at the beginning of the program. We're going away for a few days with the dog, with Cara. I'm just going to rent a wee cottage and go in the countryside and just walk and read and just chill out totally and just spend some quality time together, because we need it. But yes, I'll still be online getting messages and stuff like that if you've got any messages about the bot or Messenger Masterclass. But until Monday, I might be on tomorrow, I might do kind of pop-up lives as well, but until Monday, if not, I will see you on Monday. Until then, have a brilliant day, have a brilliant weekend, whatever you're doing, and remember to type in the word bot if you want more information about Messenger Masterclass. Okay, have an amazing day. Namaste, take care, bye now. Hi everybody, welcome to another YDF live show. My name is Stephen Aitchison, creator of YourDigitalFormula.com, a program to help you become the influencer that you are using social media. Okay, just going to log into Facebook and see who we've got in just now. This might be a short one this week actually, because there's not a lot of news from Facebook. Well, there's hardly any news at all, so we can use this time to talk about anything you want, about business, about kind of online marketing, about Facebook, about anything at all. But we'll wait on a few people coming in and then we'll take it from there. And I want to show you something quite cool as well. So just waiting a few people coming in. We're just sharing kind of in the background here just now. I'm just going to get ready for something that I want to show you. I thought it was quite cool. It's talking about the kind of YDF bot that we were talking about yesterday. Or the Messenger bot, sorry, not the YDF bot. Okay, we've got Cheryl Fletcher Greening in the house. Good morning to you, Cheryl. Diane Greentree is in. Mira Desi is in as well. Welcome to you. Maria Flynn, welcome to you. Sinem McGill, is that right? From Turkey, welcome to you. And we've got Stephen Webb in as well. Stephen Webb's in the house as well. Welcome to you, Stephen. Good to have you here, buddy. And we've also got, who else have we got? And just click in. Laurie Emmett's in. Howard Mann is in the house. Laurie McCalla as well. So welcome to everybody just joining us. I'm just kind of sharing in the background. Jen Atkinson is in the house as well. Athena Rain is in. So we've got a few people in the house just now. Yeah, Facebook news this week. There's not that much at all, to be honest, but I wanted to talk about something that I was testing this morning. literally about an hour ago, and I kind of wanted to show you it. We're talking about the Messenger bot this week, and how to use a Messenger bot to automate your messages in Messenger, and it's going to be an absolute game changer for you. If you do lives, if you've got a Facebook page, it's going to be an absolute game changer. So if you're interested in that, type in the word bot in the comments field just now if you're interested in that, and we'll send an automated message, and you'll also get to see the power of the bot itself. So we're still doing that at the moment. We're promoting that. We've got a pre-sale on for Messenger, the Messenger program we've got. It's called Messenger Masterclass, and we've got a pre-sale on for $97 just now. That's going to show you deep dive exactly how to use it, how you can get the best of it, how you can make money from it, how you can get more subscribers from it as well. So type in the word bot if you're interested, and we'll send you a direct message about that, and you'll be able to see just exactly how that works as well. So that's BOT. Type in the word bot and we'll send you details on the Messenger Masterclass. But I wanted to show you something that was quite cool. I had an idea yesterday that I spoke about in the live, so I'm going to show you that just now, just to show you the power of the bot. Okay, we'll go here, and the next thing, I had an idea to do something like this. We'll just refresh that, and we'll get rid of that screen. So you know how you get these memes that say something and then it says type yes if you agree? That's to get more comments, to get more engagement. And these memes I don't generally like. If somebody's using them all the time, I just don't like it. I don't see the point in it. But it's good every now and again just to get your kind of engagement up. I think it's good, but not if you're using it on every single post or every single video or whatever. But I thought we could use a kind of version of that to use and get people to subscribe to the bot. So I've got here, and I'll just kind of blow it up just now. And sometimes we just need some time alone to love ourselves. Type yes in the comments if you'd like the free MP3 Love Yourself. So it's just literally just went out an hour ago, and it's reached 19,000 people so far, and we've had 36 comments on it just now. And what I'm doing as well, I'm just going to promote that as well. Now, because it's got a lot of text, it might not go out to a lot of people, but I'll promote it as much as I can at the moment, just to test it and just to give you some information on it as well. 1 second, I'll just get Skype up there in case we've got any questions as I'm showing you this. So, as I said, that went out an hour ago, and we can see here, this is what it went out on in ManyChat. This is the area that you use for the bot, and that's what I teach in the program, the Messenger Masterclass. And we'll just refresh this. So basically 30 people typed in yes, and 17 people opted in to get more information on the free MP3 download. And we can see that, yeah, I'm going to show you the audience. I shouldn't really going to show you that, but I'm going to show you quickly just the results, because I've tagged everybody that clicked on they want to go to get the free download. So 12 people so far have clicked on the link to get the download for the ebook. It's not an ebook, it's a free MP3. So 12 people clicked on that, and basically it's to get people to sign up for the actual program. So 12 people clicked on it, and this is the results from Aweber, and I'm going to show you this very quickly. I don't want to kind of show you names. So this is Aweber, and we're going to go date added. Date is on or after, and we'll go today. Search. So we've got 10 people that have signed up for it, of the 12 people that clicked over to say they're interested. So that's like what, 85%, 89% or something like that have signed up for the free MP3 download. And I've just done this an hour ago. I've just started kind of advertising it as well. And so I just think this is going to be really, really powerful for your Facebook page, for your live show, for your business in general. If you're on Facebook, I definitely think you need to get the ManyChat program and start using the bot. And I've got the Messenger Masterclass program, as I said, that's going to show you exactly step by step how to use each section of the ManyChat. And this is a ManyChat dashboard. So dashboard say you can see I've got 3,051 active subscribers. I'll just refresh that. Yep. It's got the audience there, that'll tell you everybody who's subscribed as well, and we'll also have tags in there so we can segregate them as well. Live chat, you can directly speak to people from ManyChat as well. The growth tools that I've showed you here, and these are just kind of some experiments we've been doing. We've got automation as well, the engage tool, you can send out broadcasts, the automation tool, content tool, and the settings as well. And I've got 2 pro accounts and 2 free accounts on that. So you can see in your digital formula we've jumped right up to 233 subscribers from 70 just the other day, and that's just doing small promotions. I'm just going to see the growth tools. Yeah, interested in YDF kind of Messenger Masterclass, 94 out of 191, that's 49%. So, and the live show today, and we've got figures on that. That's if you type in the word bot just now, you'll go kind of be a statistic on here. So opted in, 1 person, because a lot of people that have seen the show have opted in already, so we're not going to get high on this one. So I just wanted to show you that as a kind of tool to use. So you could use memes on this as well and get subscribers as well. You could also do it with videos. It's just an amazing tool. And we've got the Messenger Masterclass that closes in 6 days time. The special offer closes in 6 days time. So I'll just see if we've any comments on that just now. I'll just see if we've got any questions. No question just now. We'll see what the comments are. Some people are typing in bot, excellent. Just see if we've got any comments. Maria Flynn, these results have just been mind-blowing. They're mind-blowing to me just now. I just think, honestly think it's going to overtake email. In 6 months, a year's time, more people are going to be using the Messenger bot than anything else. Are going to be using Messenger as a way of communicating instead of emails. And I think we have to jump on it as early adopters. Tony Romadka saying, Cheryl, I sold 3 essential oil kits already. Have a class tonight, blessed. I don't know if that's for Cheryl Fletcher Greening. Excellent. Cheryl Fletcher Greening is saying, sounds awesome. What you're taking a bot. It's a bot, B-O-T. It's a messenger bot. If you're interested, if you've got a Facebook page, you definitely need to get on the kind of messenger bot or take the course, the Messenger Masterclass I've got out just now, special pre-sale price, and you can get more information on it if you type in the word bot, B-O-T, in the comments field, and I'll send you more information. It's all automated, so it takes a lot of the work out of this as well. It's amazing. Catherine Toll, how are you, Stephen? Not in for this topic, just in to say hi. How are you doing? Catherine, good to see you in. Terry Coleman, Terry, we're just talking about the messenger bot that everybody should have. If you've got a Facebook page, if you've got a Facebook Live, if you're selling products on Facebook, you're doing anything on Facebook, you need to get the messenger bot. And we've got a program coming out called Messenger Masterclass, and that's coming out next week, but you can get a pre-sale price just now of $97, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to dive deep into exactly how you can use Messenger to grow your business and to grow your page and your engagement as well. Stephen Webb, will we end up getting inundated with messages and conversations? No, because this is a good thing, Stephen, because you have to subscribe. So it's not, I can't just message you if you've not subscribed to the bot. And the way to subscribe to the bot, so for example, in this example, if you type in the word bot, it'll say, if you want to find out more information, type in yes in the comments. So you've got to respond to the automated message that comes to you first. Once you respond, that's you subscribed. But you can type in the word stop anytime throughout the conversation on this automated kind of bot, you can type in stop and that unsubscribes you from the bot. So it's much better than email, because anybody that's got your email address can spam you. With this, you cannot do it. So that's why it's important to know exactly how to use the bot and how to get subscribers and how to use it properly with the Facebook terms and conditions as well. So there's security measures in place there, not security measures, but there's measures in place that you can't just get spammed all the time. And if you do feel you're getting spammed, you just type in the word stop and that'll stop the bot altogether. So it's brilliant from that point of view as well. Laurie Emmett, can you manage more than one page with a single ManyChat account? You can, Laurie, because I'm just going to show you there just now. 1 wee second. So that's one page, and you can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, an additional 4 pages there. You can do it all within the same dashboard, but if you want to go pro for each page that you have to pay the kind of $10 per month per page. So I've got 2 pro accounts there because it's going to be worth it. $10 a month is nothing for the return on investment that you're going to get on this. But you can have free ones in there as well. If you've got smaller pages and you're not doing much with them, you can have free ones in there as well. And I'm going to upgrade Positive Life Affirmations to the pro account as well. So you can have it on the one dashboard, Laurie, but you can't, you have to do it separate accounts for each of them, if that makes sense. Hope that made sense. Tony is saying, stop bot. Yeah, you just type in stop. Type in the word stop in the conversation that you got in Messenger. Just type in stop and you won't hear from me again unless you subscribe to another message. Maria Flynn, it'll funnel you to having the right conversations with the right people, genuinely interested in your work. Stephen. Yes, definitely. Maria's saying there for Stephen Webb, this is all, it's not just about making money or getting kind of higher engagement. This is all about starting the conversation with your kind of readers, your viewers, your subscribers or whatever. It's about starting that conversation, but instead of hundreds of people writing to you and you responding to hundreds of people individually, you can have an automated message that's like a conversation. You can have buttons there just to say, okay, click on this link if you're interested to go to the website, click on this link if you're interested in my free ebook, click on this link if you want to go to the live shows that I've got just now or the latest live show. And so you can have all that in there and it's all automated, but you can also interject in that automated conversation and start speaking to the people if they have an important question. And you can use keywords, for example. So you can, if somebody types in a keyword that you've set up and it says the keyword might be help, for example, you can interject in there and send an automated message and interject and go in and look at that conversation just to see if somebody needs help about something. You can even set up calls as well, so they can click on a button to call you directly. I don't think you should really do that unless you're a coach, unless you've got a kind of service related business or you're selling kind of products or something and you're okay with kind of talking on the phone. For local businesses, that is going to be amazing. So if you've got a local business and you've got an option there just to click on the word kind of call me now, it'll directly get them to call you as well, which is just phenomenal. So I think it's going to be amazing for local businesses as well. Cheryl Fletcher Greening, yesterday I got all the information after typing bot and it appears you can pay for Masterclass for YDF through PayPal. What exactly will this include? Cheryl, I'm going to show you just now what this is including. I'm still editing the videos just now. So we'll just see there. We'll just see if it's up here just now. So I'm just going to head into Kajabi just now, and this is the site it's on. This is where I can have all my programs, and we're going to go to my sites, business success programs. Right, so we'll go to products. And as I said, I'm still building this out just now. So we'll get to the preview. And this is what you're going to see in the members area. So once you become a member, it's going to be a series of 8 videos. So you've got an introduction, you've got an overview of the ManyChat program, setting up your welcome message, setting up your main menu, and I've just added another one in there as well. And we're going to be doing lots of experiments. So I've got 4 videos, another 4 videos to edit, and I'll do case studies as well. So that's everything you're going to get. You're also going to get a bonus download that's going to walk you step by step of exactly doing what I'm doing just now. So it's setting up a bot for messages. So if somebody types in the comment field bot, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. And Maria has created a PDF download step by step as well. So that's a bonus as well that you're going to get in there as well. And that's it. And obviously any questions you've got on the masterclass as well, you can ask in the actual program as well, Cheryl. So that's everything that you're going to get. So I hope that helps. I'll just go back. 1 second. Just come back to any of the questions. Yeah, I hope that helps, Cheryl. Okay. Laurie Emmett saying yes, it did. Thank you. Good. Okay, 1 second. Cheryl Fletcher Green. Wow, sounds amazing. It is. It's going to be, if you've got a business of any type, if you're on Facebook, if you're looking to grow it, if you've got a Facebook page, you need to jump on Messenger, the Messenger bot. Now, I'm not saying you have to jump on my training, but my training is going to make it much easier for you to understand. And that's why I'm promoting it just now, obviously, because there's a special pre-sale offer on just now. It's only $97, and you can pay via PayPal as well. So as soon as you sign up via PayPal, you get taken to a thank you page saying, okay, it's coming out next week. As soon as it comes out, we will send out the login details for you. So next week, in 6 days' time, it's going to go up to $197. So that's why you've got the pre-sale offer on just now, and we'll be promoting that throughout the week. Because it is such an amazing program, and the return on investment for $97 is going to be phenomenal. Jean Flanagan, who gets paid for your page if they subscribe to the page for the bot? Right, Jean, what do you mean who gets paid for your page? Nobody gets paid for it. So basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to get subscribers to your bot using the ManyChat program. And when you subscribe, you can send out automated messages, going to a landing page, going to a sales page, going to get a phone call, and you can just automate everything with your Messenger. So right now in Messenger, I get 100 messages a day on the CYT page, and there's no way I can possibly respond individually to every single one. But what I've noticed, a lot of people are asking the same question. Have you got a website? Have you got a book? Have you got, what's your best kind of program? What about your positive life affirmations? So because I know most of the questions, I can put that in an automated message saying, listen, what you're looking to do, you're looking to find out more about the website, you're looking to find out more about my products, you're looking to find out more about my books. I can put all that in there and send links directly over, and we can start a conversation that way as well. So it's not that you're making money directly from the bot, you're making it indirectly by interacting with your readers, your viewers, on your live show, whatever. So that's what it's about. It's about starting a conversation. This is about interacting with your readers and your viewers, etc. I hope that makes sense, Jean. Rosalind said, Lim is saying, Sir Steve, can I say anything in bot, or you can give any advice if there's a problem or have a question? Yeah, you can just still have a conversation, just like we're having a one-to-one conversation in Messenger. So you can do that as well. So because it's a bot and it's automated, I can still go in and reply to you directly. You can still go in and reply to me directly as well. So it's just like having a Messenger one-to-one conversation as well. So it's all good. That's why it's good. Part of it's automated, and you can still interject and go in and have the conversation. Cheryl Fletcher Greening, is PayPal the only way to pay? See others asking this question too. No, PayPal's not the only way to pay. What we can do is put up a link for if you want to do it through a credit card, we can do it through that as well. So yeah, we can do that, Cheryl, if that's what you're kind of interested in. And the Facebook news this week, it was only one piece of news that really came out that's kind of really of interest, is Facebook is making Messenger ads available globally. So now in the Messenger ads, you'll probably see more, or the Messenger program, you'll probably see more ads in Messenger ads as well, because it's going to go global with Facebook. Facebook have been testing it just now. So it just shows you the power of Messenger, because Facebook are now putting ads in it to monetize it, and they've tested it, and they're going to put big kind of dollars into it as well. So they're doing that globally as of, I think, a couple of days ago. So there's 2 billion monthly active users on the Messenger app, Messenger. So you'll probably start seeing kind of ads in there as well. That'll be something that you might not be interested in if you're not into kind of advertising on Facebook. But Messenger is going to be really powerful for that as well. I think the click-through rates on Messenger ads is going to be very, very high. That's why you need to know about Messenger. That's why you need to know about the bot. That's why you need to know how to use it as well. So it's going to be huge. It's only going to get bigger, and you're going to be the first one in there. So if you want more information on the Messenger Masterclass and exactly how to use the bot and set it up, just type in the word bot in the comments field, and we'll get more information. We'll get an automated message to you, and then you reply to that message, and then you're subscribed, and I'll give you the link for Messenger Masterclass, and you can check it out and see what you think. It's just going to be brilliant. Sherry, Leslie, the phone keeps going off there. Thanks for the share. I use CP battery to get the drain. I'm interested to watch. Excellent, okay. I think that's it just now. This was going to be a short one. Today we started a wee bit late. A wee second. Nope, there's no more questions. I'll just see if there's any questions via Skype. Oh, Tony was asking, is PayPal the only way as well? No, I can put a link up. I'll put it up there just now, just because a lot of people use PayPal. But I can put a link up to Stripe and use a credit card through Stripe. And I've answered all the other questions. Hopefully there. Yeah, I have. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for today. Hopefully you can see the power of Messenger and how big it's going to be. Watch this space, because in 6 months' time everybody's going to be talking about Messenger, and if you've not jumped on yet, you need to jump on just now. So check it out, type in the word bot in the comments field if you've not done that already, or if you've not done it yesterday, and I'll send out more information on Messenger Masterclass to show you exactly how to use bot, and I showed you the power of it there just now, and just exactly how powerful this tool can be. I'm just going to check that just now actually, just to see if we've got more people in. Yeah, so the meme I sent out on the page that I just showed you, we've now got 20 subscribers in kind of an hour, and I've not really advertised it or kind of pushed it or anything. It's just, that's doubled in the last 10 minutes, which is brilliant. It's going to be really, really amazing for you, and there's going to be new creative ways that people are going to be using this as well to get more subscribers and keep in touch with their readers and their fans. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for today. I don't think there's any more questions. I'll just have one last check. And Cheryl's saying, brilliant indeed, Stephen. Yes, it is going to be amazing, Cheryl. Mary Flynn, get ahead of the masses with this. Messenger bots aren't going away. They're definitely not. And you're going to see more and more people using these. And you're going to say, shit, I wished I'd done that when Steve was talking about it and got his Messenger Masterclass. Jean saying, thanks for the help. My pleasure, Jean. Okay, that's it for today. Whatever you're doing, have a brilliant day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste. Bye now. Hi everybody, welcome to another YDF live show. My name is Stephen Aitchison, creator of YourDigitalFormula.com, a program to help you become the influencer that you are. Okay, this is Friday's Q&A day today. So if you've got any questions about your online business, about Facebook, about kind of blogging, email, anything at all about online business, or about myself and Maria Flynn, who I'm going to introduce in a second, as soon as I get my Facebook page up, just to make sure we're up and running okay, then put a capital Q in the comments field with your question, and myself and Maria Flynn will answer your question. So bear with me 1 wee second and I will get up and running. Yes, we are in just now, and I'll just turn the sound off on that. Excellent. So we've got a few people coming in already. So as I said, this is Friday Q&A day today. So if you've got any questions at all about online business, about Facebook, about ManyChat, which we've spoken about before as well yesterday, anything at all about to do with online business, just ask away, capital Q in the comments, and please share this video as well. It'd be great if you could share it if it's going to help other people as well. So I'm going to introduce you to Maria Flynn, who is our co-host for today. Maria, welcome to the show.
Hello. I'm still sharing.
Are you still sharing just now?
I am. I was having trouble getting it going.
Right. Okay, so that was briefly Maria Flynn. Maria's doing the sharing in the background while we get ready just now. This has all been very rushed. We just had a business meeting as well, and we're just really excited about everything that's going on. There's loads of stuff kind of happening. So that's why I'm a wee bit rushed, to be honest. So I'm just going to welcome a few people in while we wait. We've got Chip Makin in the house. Welcome to you. Awareness is everything is in the house as well. We've got Angela Valelli. Welcome to you. Howard Mann is in. Welcome, Howard. Good to have you here, buddy. Michelle Butler and Clyde Lee Dennis has just joined us. Nisreen Harba is in. Jamie Michelle Courtney is in as well. Welcome to you. And Pamela Mollekeng is in the house as well. Okay, Maria, can I introduce you now?
Yeah, we're good.
Excellent. This is Maria Flynn. Maria Flynn, as you know, is the owner and creator of OneWiseLife.com as a blog to help coaches, not to help coaches, to help people around the world, but amazing coaches in there writing for OneWiseLife.com. And she's built up an amazing tribe of coaches over there. So you need to go and check that out as well. She's also got a page at One Wise Life. If you type in One Wise Life into the Facebook search, you will find it there. She's got over 240,000 followers over there. She's also the co-creator of Mojo Mastery with the amazing Lauren Jono, who's the worldwide kind of top coach for the coaches in Brendan Bouchard's program as well. So welcome to the show, Maria.
Thank you so much. Can I introduce you?
Go for it. Go for
it. For those that are new to the show, this side or this side? I never know which way to point. This is Stephen Aitchison, creator of YourDigitalFormula.com. This is where all the brave hearts reside. This is a brilliant program that's helping those that want to give back to the world, that want to share their information, share their wisdom, share their coaching, build their tribes. This is where everybody's going to build their online presence. And I'm every day grateful for having joined that program, Stephen, because if it weren't for you and the things that you were teaching, One Wise Life wouldn't be One Wise Life. So thank you for that. Stephen has over 3.5 million followers. If you want to know what it is to be a Facebook and online guru, that's the guy to talk to, is Stephen Aitchison. Thank you for including me in the Q&A.
My pleasure. I think people come to you for the Q&A, so you have to be here now.
It's fun. It's fun in the morning to connect, to do this, because you and I both do lives every day. And as fun and as engaging it is, I know the interviews are a little bit different when you have somebody else online with you. It's a different vibe, and it's more exchange, I think.
Yeah, I think it's more fun as well when you're just doing it yourself. I know you can kind of interact with the people that you're kind of talking to online, but it's more fun when you've got a kind of co-host there as well. So I find it fun anyway. I don't know if you probably think it's dreadful or something, but
no, I love it. I try to do the interviews on Friday because, again, one of the things that we're always teaching and that you're teaching specifically at YDF is, we're not only growing a tribe, but we're also providing valuable content and to pay attention to what it is that our tribes are looking for. Yep. And the interviews are really awesome. And I try to bring that once a week over there. I try to. Today we're not doing that, but whenever I can find a really great coach or somebody who's got some great information that I know my tribe will listen to or that would enjoy, that lines in with the things that they're interested in, It's what it's there for. It's a lot more exchange, a lot more information. It's not all
Yeah.
just coming from me. That's the other thing you teach. It doesn't all have to come from you. There's other people that have really great information.
And your interviews are kind of brilliant. As we do, I do the interviews as well. I've not got once a week. I need to kind of work on that. But your interviews are brilliant. I've seen your one last week as well. And it's just really brilliant information. They've got in different types of guests as well.
Yeah.
Which I love as well. But you still get that audience interaction as well. So I love that.
Yeah, thank you. All right, so today is Q&A. So we're here to answer any questions that you have about Facebook, about the platform that you're using, your website, your blog, your email list, anything that has to do with your online business and your marketing. By all means, just put a big Q and put your question there. You've got us for the next 30 minutes to answer your questions. So
only 30 minutes, people.
30 minutes.
I'll just say a quick hello to a few people. We've got Rob Waddle in the house. Welcome, Rob. It's good to have you here. Rob doesn't often kind of visit us, but when he does, it's brilliant to have him here. We've got Jen Atkinson, Kimberly ID Mann is in the house as well, Anne Smith, Angela Cadio, Dennis Aitchison. Oh, Dennis Aitchison. Mustafa Khan is in, Nora Lowe, Chip McKenna, as I said, Karen Burns, and we've got a whole load of other people in the house as well. So as Maria said, if you've got a question about online business, about Facebook, about email marketing, blog marketing, social media and in general, just ask away and we can give you hopefully the answers to your questions.
Yeah. And while we're waiting for those questions, can we talk about yesterday's bot and how awesome that was that you used on YDF?
I thought that was brilliant. I'm still really excited about that. Can we talk about what might be coming up? What is coming up?
Please do, because I'm super stoked about it.
Okay, so we did the bot yesterday. I kind of demonstrated the bot yesterday. Maria, you demonstrated it on your kind of One Wise Life as well, didn't you?
Yeah,
and
it was awesome.
to Freedom Group and to test it out. And it's freaking amazing. That's all I can say. It's really, really amazing. And we've only done kind of a wee part of it. There's so much more to the kind of Messenger bot that is Messenger. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring out a program. And we're going to release it in a couple of weeks' time. And you, as a YDF kind of tribe member and a YDF kind of guest on the show, or a YDF kind of viewer, you're going to get first access to it, and you're going to get a special offer price starting from Monday. And it's only going to be available for 1 week, the special offer price, before we actually release the program itself. So I'm really excited about that. We've started the modules already. We started recording. We started doing that. We started building out the website. Really busy with that. So cannot wait for that. And that's going to be coming up on Monday. You're going to get the special offer price. The program won't come out until about a week after it, but you're going to get the special early bird price coming out on Monday. So we'll give more information on that as well.
Yeah, I'm so excited about, once we got past that rather deep learning curve, and again, for those who've not ever purchased YDF or any one of the YDF programs, I've said this before, Stephen is an amazing teacher. He can take this technical stuff and he can just bring it down and put it in layman's terms so that people like me can understand it. And you do. I mean, this is why you're so good at the programs. And I'm excited that we're putting this together, because once I got past that learning curve and I know I was messaging you and asking questions and what we could do. Man, the testing was fun.
It was
and
brilliant.
The results were even better.
Well, okay, I've not got the results to hand. I wish I'd kind of brought them up. Actually, obviously, I can't show on camera. But it's something like, I think yesterday, just given yesterday's test, I think it was something like 200 people would kind of put in the message or in the comments field to look at it. And I think something like about 65% of the people actually clicked through. Now, there's no way you can get that in an email system on an autoresponder. If you sent out 200 emails, first of all, you have to get them to open the email in the first place. And normally the email open rate is about 20%. So that would be 40 people. And then for people to click through that, it's about, of the 40 people, it's probably about 10 to 20% of that. So you'd only get about 6 or 8 people kind of clicking on that. But we had 39 people clicking on the link once they'd actually opened it. And that's not up-to-date figures.
Yeah, no, it's not up-to-date figures. And I actually took the step further and boosted that live where I tested it. I'm starting to see the results of that. So it's all been really, really fascinating. I mean, you and I both were saying that our heads were exploding with the potential, the possibility, and what this does. And just on the smaller scale, as you grow your tribe, and everybody will experience this, your inbox as a page owner explodes.
Yep.
And, being able to address everybody is difficult. And you start to have this time management thing, because you want to address your tribe. You care about the questions you're getting asked. And I cringe when I miss one. I cringe when I don't see it. I cringe when it just falls down in the queue and I miss it. But, being able to set up a system to address the common questions pretty easily. I mean, it just felt so streamlined. I felt like this big window of time opened up for me after I had set it up so that everybody was getting addressed the same time with, the answers to common questions that I was getting. So I'm thrilled. I'm just thrilled.
It's going to be brilliant. I think it's going to be really, really good. I'm just putting a kind of comment up here just now. To show you what it's going to be called. YDF Messenger Masterclass is coming soon. But I was telling Maria about this as well. I was speaking to one of the biggest page owners kind of out there on Facebook just now from simplereminders.com, Bryant McGill.
Oh, yeah.
So I was speaking to him and his wife, Jenny, yesterday via Skype because we're thinking about something, doing something together. And he, when I spoke about this, because he said, what are you up to just now? And I said, well, myself and Maria were kind of working on this and for the YDF program. It's called Messenger Masterclass. He goes, oh my God. He said, nobody's really talking about it. And I thought, brilliant. I said, have you used it? He said, we're getting about 10,000 subscribers on the ManyChat per day. And he says, we've not even used it. We've just kind of opened it up. We don't know how to use it. So he's really interested in the program itself once we finish it. So he's going to be in there checking out, so see what he and Jenny can do as well. But 10,000 subscribers per day. On that, and that's just kind of blown up. Obviously, he's got a huge page as well, but he's really interested as well. He's really excited about it. And when I said, I honestly think this could overtake email, and I honestly believe that. But the thing is, you're going to be the first in line to see that. You're going to be one of the early adopters for this. I know there's some big marketers using it just now, but you as a viewer just now, you're going to be one of the early adopters for this, because once everybody gets into it, then it's going to kind of slightly go downhill a wee bit. However, if you're an early adopter and you know exactly how to use it, then it's going to be brilliant for you. So that's what I'm really excited about the most, Maria.
And this is, kudos to you. And I've said this, I say this about you when I talk about you, when I'm coaching other people for YDF, is that one of the best things that I've found in the YDF program is how you keep us ahead of the curve. For those of you who don't know Stephen personally, he loves numbers. He loves technology. He loves getting in there and getting in the mix. Where for me, it's a cloud. I'm like, not interested. But I know it's important. If I'm going to show up online, I know it's important. But you just love it. And this is why he's such a good teacher, because he can take all of that and he just brings you the nuts and bolts. He's like, here's what you have to do step by step, And if it wasn't for you, there's no way that I would have accomplished what I did. And so where was I going with this? Oh, the statistics with Facebook that, with 2 billion people logging into Facebook daily, I can't even fathom the kind of results that you can get from a bot and your inbox and connection with the right people, because you're growing the tribe. Again, this is beautifully complements what YDF is doing. I'm okay. So I'm just excited, and we have questions. And are you ready?
Yes, but we need to get to the questions. Yes,
we need to get to the questions. I don't want to steal time from them, because this is their Q&A for the audience. So again, if you've got questions, put them on there. We'll add on maybe another 5 minutes because we went on and on about the bots. How about that? Fair?
Perfect.
Fair. All right. Rod Waddle is asking, hello, Mr. Rod Waddle, a brave heart. He says, is there any easy way to see which pages have shared posts? We have some posts with massive shares, and I can see individual shares, but not pages. Given up scrolling through the 5,000 individuals.
Rob, there's not an easy way, unfortunately. And I know what you mean. You have to click on that share button to see who shared it, and then try and go through it. And it's not an easy process at all to see. So in answer to your question, no, not really. Usually you kind of know who shared because you've obviously got a share agreement or something like that, or somebody writes to you and said, I shared your post and it done really well on my page. But other than that, there's not really a good way to find out who's actually shared your page or how, when a big shares happened, it's difficult to find out. So unless you know of a way, Maria, I don't think there is a way, but unless you know about kind of workaround.
No, I don't have a workaround for that one, unfortunately. And I agree with you. Sometimes it doesn't show me who has. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize I was so close to the camera. I'm sitting back. It doesn't. Yeah, I was just refreshing here, and I didn't realize how close I was. But that's not the first time I've heard that question. So I might do a little bit of homework. Although at this point, my own personal research has not come up with an answer. But there have been changes in Facebook, so I haven't gone back to check it since the changes have come up. So it might be worth diving back in for the brave hearts to see if there's a way.
Yeah, because I've researched as well in the past and kind of recently over the last couple of months as well, but there's nothing just yet. But it might be, like you say, because there's so many changes coming out on Facebook all the time, there might be an easy way to do it. So we will research that, Rob, and get back to you. And let you know in the kind of Facebook group as well. In the YDF chat.
Fareed Shafiq, I hope I pronounced that properly, is asking, I had a search bar on Facebook for my post, but
it's disappeared.
Has disappeared. I was wondering if you'd know how to get it back.
Yeah, the search bar on Facebook used to be on the front page, but it's now not on the front page. What you have to do, it should be on your own page, on your business page. It should be on the front page. But if you're going to somebody else's page, you have to click on posts on the left-hand side, and the search bar will come up there. So if you're going to somebody else's page, click on posts specifically, not the front page, posts, and then you'll see the search bar. On your own page, you should have the search bar on there. If not, I think everybody does that on their own page. But if not, click on posts and you'll see the search bar there. So I hope that helps, Fareed.
Yep. Angela Cadu, I hope I pronounced that properly, is asking, how much money will it take to give this a go? I'm very interested in online business. I'm a full-time social service worker, program full-time mom, a change maker. I am currently writing a book. I have a lot to share and inspire others with my wins. I have a lot to learn.
Angela, you sound like the perfect kind of member for your Digital Formula program. And I'm not just saying that to try and sell you your Digital Formula program, but you are the type of person we have in the actual program itself. Now, the program we're kind of revamping. We've revamped it already. Now we're going to revamp the marketing for it and market specifically to coaches and people like yourself as well. But we're going to bring down the price of it because you're not going to get everything like you used to. There used to be loads of stuff. You got everything all at once. But now we're bringing it down to the kind of basics, but not the basics, the core element of your Digital Formula. And we're going to release that at $497 when it comes out. Normally it's $997 because you got all these extras with it before, but we're going to release a core program and that's going to be coming out soon. But you sound like an ideal candidate for your Digital Formula. But not only do you get the program and the lessons in the program as well, Angela, you get to mingle with the tribe, the YDF tribe, and that is one of the best features of the program as well because you get all these amazing people in the secret Facebook group that we've got over the YDF tribe, and everybody, and I mean everybody, supports each other in there as well. It's brilliant.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Definitely help you.
You know, my biggest takeaway from that, from the YDF group, Angela, if it's helpful to you, when I first joined, there were people who were ahead of me on this online world, and they were so giving and so helpful. And instead of me, beating my head up against the wall, they were able to say, hey, you can avoid this problem if you just do this. I mean, they were always answering and helping everybody who was in there as a newbie, like myself over a year ago, bringing them up the ranks. And then I just feel honored to be of service to give those as well who are just starting. And it just keeps going and going and going because we've all been there. We've all started. Yep. It is overwhelming in the beginning, but that's the beauty of this group is that you're always going to have that support and somebody who's been there before and will help you. And
no question is a silly question because people hold back in life. People hold back and just say, oh, I'm not going to ask that question because it sounds a wee bit silly and it might look a bit silly. in there, no question is a silly question. Even the tiniest of things will be answered without kind of judgment, definitely.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think that would help you, Angela. So Angela, what to do is get in touch. If you're really interested in this and you're really serious about it and you really want to grow your social media presence, then get in touch with myself or Maria and we can hook you up with that before it's actually released to the public. As I say, we're working on the marketing just now for it. So we can definitely hook you up with that if you're really serious about this.
Yeah. Exciting.
Yeah.
You know, we cater to the coaches, I think, and the people who are in the service industry in this way, that you're helping people, you're giving back. I mean, when we gather the group of the Brave Hearts together in this way, I mean, everybody's there from that same energy of giving. And I think that's what makes the group so special.
Yeah, I think so. I think because it is, everybody really is wanting to help each other. It's not a case of each other's a competitor, because there's enough people in the space and there's enough people to reach in the world for it not to be competitive. It's just about helping each other, and that's the beauty of it as well.
Yeah. Angela says, I will contact you for sure. Absolutely, Angela. Feel free to send us a private message on Facebook. I'll keep an eye out for you, as will Stephen, and one of us will get back to you as soon as possible. And I'm glad that you're choosing to show up because, I mean, I say this all the time. I think that social media, Facebook specifically, is this amazing platform where we can reach people in such a unique way and reach many people at the same time. And you just never know whose hearts, minds, and soul you're going to touch with just the right message that day. All of us have experienced that popping onto Facebook. You see that post, that blog, that video that just hit the mark for you that day. And the more of us that are giving back this way, there's just more of us that are going to be hitting more hearts, minds, and souls that just need that connection that day. So thank you. This is not work for the lighthearted, and I'm grateful for people that are choosing to show up.
Yeah.
Natalie Musafia is here. She says, I always ask the silly questions.
No, you're not.
Natalie says, we're all different. Natalie Musafia is the page owner of Namu, and she's also a YDF Braveheart. So thank you for being here, Natalie. She says she has not seen us in Scotland. She was happy.
I've not been on Natalie's lives. Usually I catch, because I'm up early in the morning, so I catch Natalie's live because she gets up at 6:30 in the morning, rolls out of bed in her jammies, and just does a live. She just goes on live, and I normally catch them, but because it's been really kind of mad, hectic, busy. Since Scotland as well, I've not been able to catch them and kind of sit down and watch them. So I'm kind of missing your live shows, Natalie, but I will catch them again, I promise. And yeah, I've not, as Scotland is still kind of buzzing in my mind, just everybody meeting up as well. It was brilliant. Yeah. And I seen Travis and Pete kind of talking about it the other day as well. Sharon was actually watching the show. And I said, who are you watching? She goes, it's Travis and Pete. I goes, all right. So I watched it kind of a couple of minutes there as well. And they were talking about kind of coming over to Scotland and the nightmare flight and all of that as well.
Yeah.
So no, I caught up with everybody that kind of went to Scotland as well. But it was brilliant. I love Scotland. Or YDF Scotland. I love that.
The energy that the YDF tribe members bring together is just always, it's an injection for the soul. It's an injection of positive energy for your soul, and it just recharges you to go back and keep going and keep growing your business. Yeah. It's wonderful. Let's see, Tracy Andrews Wallman is here. Hello, Tracy Andrews Wallman. She says, I might be wrong, but if you link your regular profile to your page, you may be able to see the share notifications.
I
think she might be responding to...
No, yeah, because I think Jane Atkinson was asking a question there. I think we missed that one.
Oh, I don't see it.
All right, you don't see it. So Jane Atkinson is asking, is there a quick, easy way to see notifications for the comments, etc., that happen in a group? When I go into my group, there is no place to see a drop-down menu of all the group notifications. So I find myself having to go through all the posts to see what members have done in the group.
There is a way for you to see what's going on in your group. There is a way. Do you know this, Stephen, by heart? I'm going to do it step by step so that I can tell her.
It's probably better step by step because it is.
You can. All right. So if you were to go to a group, if you were to click on your group, on the bottom of your banner you have, and I'm looking at my screen because I'm doing it with you because I don't have it memorized. So if you go to your group and you see the banner, you have joined, notifications, share, and then the three little dots. Click on the three little dots, and then in that, you're going to have a drop-down menu, and it's going to say Manage Group. Click on Manage Group. And when you see that, the next thing is going to see Admin Activity, and you can see all the activity that's happened there in your group. You can see pending post. You can see member requests. You can see request notifications. That's one way to see everything that's going on in your group. And also, yeah, just as Tracy said, you're going to get those notifications as well.
Yep.
And when you have new things that are happening in your group, and I'm assuming this is true all the way across, when I click on the notification, and it's like, for instance, Funk to Freedom is a growing and big group, and it's hard to track where each new thing has happened. But if you click on the notifications, when you go to your group, it naturally kind of pops up, and it gives like a little blue bar where the newest post is. Did that make sense? I hope that made sense.
Well, hopefully it made sense to everybody else.
I think so, but I'm hoping that was helpful. And Jen, you are a YDF Braveheart, so if none of that made sense, by all means, you can post again in our private group, or you and I can chat, and I'll make sure that you're all sorted.
Brilliant. And Rob Waddle was just saying, yes, so thanks. He was talking about the kind of previous question you had as well. Laurie Emmett, it doesn't show you if it has been scheduled, only if it's been shared directly. So I take that as a reply in response to something else.
I need to refresh. Why am I not seeing these questions?
Are you on Facebook, or are you watching
on Facebook? I don't see the questions actually on Be Live anymore. It doesn't pop up for me like it used to.
Oh, it does not?
No, not as a guest. You probably see them as the host.
Ah.
So I have to go on the Facebook page, but I'm going to refresh here in just a second so I can see everybody.
It's actually showing something different on the Facebook page than it is in Be Live.
Really? Oops. All right. Let's hope this is better. Jen Atkinson says, aha, thank you, Maria. Makes perfect sense, and yay for Bravehearts. Oh, good.
Excellent. I see that as well. Oh, that's somebody to do. Alana Hunt's just joined us. Welcome to the show, Alana. I really appreciate you being here.
Hello, Miss Alana. How are you?
As well with us, as well as Natalie. And Joan Francis is in here as well, who's in Edinburgh as well, another YDF tribe member. And Kimberly, D-Man.
Wonderful, wonderful.
See if there's any more questions.
There's a lot of love for Sharon. Do you see all those marks for Sharon? I love Sharon. I love Sharon.
Just now. See, Sharon is brilliant. She is my beta 90%. She's just amazing, and I'm so glad you all got to meet Sharon as well. That was kind of important to me to meet Sharon. So it's good that there's a lot of love for Sharon in the house as well. Really, really nice. Thank you. And I'll pass that on as well, Natalie and Kimberly. Definitely. I'll pass that on.
All right. Let's see who else is here. If you have any questions, by all means, put a big Q in front of your question in the comment section, and Stephen and I will address it as best that we can. Tracy says, I hear doggies. Just one. That's Stephen's dog. Gara, that you hear barking.
I've got a question there from Laurie Emmett. I've been working on a program which isn't directly connected to the content I put out on my current pages. My feeling is that I should be delivering free content in this specific niche and building a tribe to give credibility before I release it, but I'm really keen to get cracking with the program. Given how long it can take to build up a new page these days, what do you think is the best course of action? I've got my thoughts on that, and I'm sure Maria will have your thoughts as well. My thoughts are, within your current tribe, just now, Laurie, you're going to find people that's interested in your new niche as well, or the other niche that you're thinking about going into. So there's no harm at all in offering, even if it's how to wash your dog and you're doing kind of personal development. There's, within 100,000 people that come to your page, there's going to be a certain percentage that want to know how to wash their dog properly. I know that's a terrible example. I don't know why I came up with that. It's because the dog was barking. That's why I came up with that. So there's going to be people within your current niche that are interested in your new niche that you're doing. and you can start building up your page that way as well, your brand new page. So I would offer it to, if it's a brand new program, I would offer it to your current niche that you're in just now, over on your kind of Life Rhino page, and see who's interested. It's not going to do any harm. It's not going to kind of do anything to your credibility as a personal development kind of page. So I would definitely offer that, Laurie. What are your thoughts on that, Marie?
I just want to remind Laurie, because Laurie is also a YDF Braveheart, and one of the benefits of being a YDF Braveheart is that you are connected with the president of Kajabi, and because of that, the Bravehearts have a very special opportunity over there that you gave them. And Laurie, I don't know if you've seen it, but over there in the YDF private tribe, you have access to building a program with Kajabi, which is, how we do our courses. And that's a 60-day trial, which is very special and only offered to the YDFers. So take advantage of that. And I think that a new course, as you're figuring this out, that's a perfect opportunity to also figure out Kajabi with it and put it all together. Yeah. And you can, build the pages and everything on that as well.
Yeah, another thing that's a good idea to do that, and I'll put that in a kind of Facebook group as well for the YDF tribe members. But 60 days, normally it's a 14-day trial, but you're getting 60-day free trial, and that gives you loads of time to kind of test out. And can ask us questions as well, because I'm going to be putting a couple of videos up there to show you exactly how to use it when I get time to do that. But you can still ask in the Facebook group if you've got any questions about Kajabi. Just ask in the YDF tribe group as well.
Yeah. Tracy Andrew Wellman is asking, question, what if I don't have enough time to spend on my page? Work, school, family life, maybe not the right time now. Thoughts? Thank you.
You could start the page, definitely, and you can spend, it only takes, like what I was doing, what I kind of say to people as well, a lot of people say, well, I've just not got the time. I think you can make time for this as well. So if you normally get up at 8 o'clock in the morning, get up at 7 o'clock in the morning, spend an hour a day on it, just to keep it ticking over, keep it running, keeping your thoughts and energy into what you're actually doing, and then maybe spend half an hour in the evening just when you've got some spare time. Or even if you're waiting in a doctor's queue or a supermarket queue, you go on your phone, check what you've been doing on the page, like the comments, kind of respond to comments and stuff like that. You can utilize the time, that kind of wasted time that you spend in your life, like kind of waiting in kind of traffic jams or something when your car's just stationary, or the supermarket queue, like I said. So it's not specifically about time. You can make time as well if you really want to do this. This is about how much you want to do it and how much your message means to you and to other people as well. You always find a way to get around your time. So it's not about time management. It's about distraction management. So what are other things in your life that are distracting you just now, like TV? How many hours of TV do you watch? Could you give up an hour of TV per day and do this instead? That's going to be much more important as a contribution to the world. So I think we can always kind of find time, even if we've got kids, we've got school going on, we've got work and stuff like that as well, because we've all been there as well. I used to work full time, and I used to do this 20 hours a week, or probably more than that, 25 hours a week, and still have time for my boys, for my wife Sharon, and doing all the other things that we had to do as well. So it's about distraction management. Make sure you're making the most out of your time. I probably answered that too fully, Tracy.
Yeah, no, that was a great response. I'm reminded of the video that you shared maybe about a little more than a month ago, over on your personal development page, the CYT page, about time, and that it really comes down to what's important to you and what you value. And I think the example she gave is one of the things on her to-do list in her talk, and I can't think of who it was, but one of the things on her to-do list was, to clean the blinds, in her house. Yeah. And she never got it done. Now, if somebody were to come and say, I'll pay you $1 million to get those blinds done on all the windows of your house, all of a sudden, you make time, right? And you make it happen. And you're you'll clean them weekly if it means $1 million a week, right? So it's all about what's pulling you and what's really important to you. So, this is a really important aspect of YDF. And one of the things that Stephen just added in the YDF program was, when you create a strong foundation about what you value and your mission and your vision, that pulls you to do it. You're so entrenched in that that you'll make time to do it. And that's been totally true for me for One Wise Life. The journey of One Wise Life before it became One Wise Life, what pulled me, I could not do it. It was like eating, drinking, breathing, my husband, the kids, all the things I had to do, but I could not carve out time to do what I was doing in the writing and the page developing and the learning how to do all of this. This kind of work for me is for those that really have a pull, have a vision. This is by no means a get rich quick thing at all.
And it definitely does. When you have that vision, when you have that kind of strong urge to do this, it gives you energy to take the action that you need to take in order to fulfill this purpose that you're kind of here for. Yeah. I was going to say something else in that, but I'll not bother. But yeah, it definitely gives you energy and gives you the impetus to keep going and keep at it and keep taking action steps every single day. And it's about showing up every single day as well. Even if it's for an hour a day or half an hour a day, at least you're showing up every single day.
Yeah. For sure. And for you and I, we don't stop at 5 o'clock on Friday.
No, every day is a Saturday. I always say that to Sharon as well. Every day is a Saturday. I get mixed up with my days. Like yesterday, I thought it's just weird. Just weird because every day is a Saturday.
Yeah. I do the same thing. I love it so much I cannot not do it. I got to check in every day with this. All right. So Fareed Shafiq is asking a question. I'm an admin for a group originally started by someone else. She has left the page for over a year now. However, I have been keeping the group alive by posting regularly. However, I don't have access to the number of views I get for my posts unless people like them. So I was wondering if you could recommend a way to have access to that information. Before we answer that question, you said group and then you said page. Is it that you're an admin to a business page or are you an admin to a group? Because they're two separate things on Facebook. So if you could clear that up, that would be helpful. So
if you might have been, so it sounds like for the group that Fareed was kind of given access to the group and he's kind of taken over the group, or they've taken over the group, but they've not been given admin rights to the group. So it could be they're an editor or they're a contributor or it could be something like that. So it might not have made you admin. So you have to write back to the original person that started the group to make you an admin of the group. I think that's what you're talking about. Yeah, it's a group. Just said that, Fareed said that. So yeah, you have to get them to give you admin rights and then you can, if they're still willing not to be a part of the group, you can kind of take them off that group altogether by just deleting them as an admin, and you would be the sole admin for that group. So you can do that way, Fareed, but you need to write to the person to give you admin rights. So you'd be kind of shared admin there. Yeah, agreed.
Tracy just replied. She said, basically, it doesn't feel like work job. Energy is created because of your drive and purpose. Awesomeness.
Yes.
Bingo.
Yes, exactly.
You just summed it up. So Fareed says, I am an admin. There's different roles in being an admin of a group. So the original owner of the group can give different admin roles and rights to the people that manage the group. So if you can't, and also if it's a group, you're not going to see insights either. That doesn't really give you insights yet.
Yeah, I was going to say they're bringing it out.
Yeah.
They're bringing it out, but it's not giving you the insights yet, but they're going to be bringing it out. So you should be able to see everything that an admin sees as well. If you're already an admin, if they've made you an admin already, Fareed, so you should be able to see everything that they've seen as well.
Yeah, and if you if it's helpful to you, you can watch the replay. And I went through step by step how to see the different things that were going on in the group if they're helpful to you. When I answered Jen Atkinson's question about the group and notifications so that you can get a little bit of detail about what's happening. That's 30 minutes and actually a little bit more.
Is that us?
That's it.
I hope that was helpful for everybody. And just be on the lookout for what's happening on Monday. We're going to be bringing out a special pre-sale offer of YDF Messenger Masterclass. So you're going to get a pre-sale offer of $97 when it comes out, but make no mistake, this is going to be worth 20, 30, 40, 50 times what you're going to pay for it And I mean that genuinely and sincerely. I think if you use it the right way, and you're going to be using it kind of on a regular basis, and you really kind of watch it, and there's only going to be about eight or 10 videos in this program, so it's going to be short, sharp and sweet, but it's going to give you step by step. And Maria's writing kind of programs in there, or writing kind of the PDF for there, so it's of the kind of ManyChat area, and to use a Messenger bot. It's going to be amazing for you, and it's only $97. So watch out for the special offer coming out Monday for that as well. That's what we've got happening there. But until then, Maria, thank you very much for coming on the show again. Well, you are the show now on a Friday. It's just Friday with Q&A with Stephen and Maria. So, but
it's
thank
fun.
you anyway.
It's fun. I love it. It's I think we carry over a really fun energy, because before we do the live, we're actually coming from our business meeting, and that's always fired up.
How was that this morning? That was so high energy because there's so much going on. It was amazing.
It was good.
Brilliant.
It's all good. There's so much ahead for the Braveheart, so much ahead for there's just a lot, and I wish we could talk about it, but we just can't right now. One step at a time. Join Stephen on Monday. He's going to talk about this Messenger Masterclass. It's you know how we talk about how Facebook has 2 billion people logging in every day. It's the platform. It's where most of our audiences are. Well, guess what the next platform is?
The next big thing, and it really is the next big thing. And
That's
I think
Messenger. It really is. And so vital to stay ahead of the curve. I agree with you. I think email will be a thing of the past.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
to learn Messenger and Messenger bots is something we need to do. All right. I'll see you over on CYT in just a few minutes.
Yes, I'll be over there. I need to get ready. Yes, I'll be over there. Thank you very much again, Maria. Thank you for everybody watching the show. Really, really appreciate your questions, your comments, and just for turning up. So thank you, and have a brilliant weekend, whatever you're doing. And namaste. Take care. Bye now.
Bye, everybody.
Hi everybody, welcome to another YDF Live show. My name is Stephen Aitchison, creator of YourDigitalFormula.com, a program to help you become the influencer that you are. Okay, I'm just going to log into Facebook, see if we're live and up and running just now, and see we've got in the house, and we're just going to do a wee bit sharing beforehand as well. So we've got a few people in just now. Got Maria Flynn in. Good morning to you. Hope you had a brilliant weekend, Maria. Angela Villeli is in from Florida. Vula is in the house as well. Welcome to you. Yolanda Vosloo is in the house. And Xavier. David McJonathan is in the house as well. Welcome to you. Sylvia Helen is in. Welcome to you as well. So welcome everybody. We're just going to wait on a few more people coming in. We're doing a live today because it's a special day today in more ways than one. And I've got a competition as well. So there's a few things we want to start with. Laurie Emmett's in the house. Welcome to you, Laurie. We have Shelley Sweeney in. Welcome from Japan. McGrace Flagger is in. And Maria Valanova is in. Kimberly D-Man is in. Kathy Baker. Yes, a lot of the YDF tribe are here. Bria Hobgood is in the house. Sylvia Helen have said. Rod Skews, welcome to you, buddy. Good to see you here. Diane Greentree, Julie Kirkham is in the house. Laura Louise as well. Welcome to you. Good to be here. Excellent. Balwinder, Laurie McCalla is in the house as well. So we've got a few people coming in. Right, before I can announce the competition, and this is to win a free place on the Messenger Masterclass, a brand new program that is finishing, the pre-sale is finishing today. And so if you want to find out more information about the Messenger Masterclass, just type in the word BOT, B-O-T, in the program. In the comments. Type in the word BOT just now if you want to find out more about the Messenger Masterclass, and that's what we're going to be giving away. It's a free copy. Well, it's not a free copy, it's a free place on the brand new program, the Messenger Masterclass, which is going to teach you all about the bots, the Messenger bot. That's going to help you with your subscribers, with your live shows, to get more sales, to get more subscribers on your email list as well, to get more traffic to your blog. It's just an amazing, amazing tool, and I've been going on about it all last week. But you can find out more about it if you type in the word bot, and we'll send you a link straight away, and you'll see how powerful that is as well. DNA Bidwaz joined us. Dara Kurtz has joined us as well. Welcome to you, Dara. Good to see you here. Mina has joined us. Tina Workman as well. Good morning to you, or good morning to you. And Dorothy Russell. Okay, the competition. Right, so I'm going to play in a video. Oh, will I tell you about that first? No, I won't. Special day. Why is it a special day? One, because it's Sharon and I's wedding anniversary. We were married 12 years ago today. 12 years. I've known Sharon for 15 years, but we got married 12 years ago today. And I'm working today. Well, I'm not working actually. I'm doing this live. This is the only part of work that I'm doing. We're out and about today, me and Sharon, and we're going away on Thursday for a break. We were meant to go last Thursday, but I kind of fucked up the dates, so we didn't get away. I mucked up the dates. We were meant to go away Thursday past until Sunday, but I mucked up the dates, so we're going this Thursday till Sunday. So this is the only piece of work I'm doing today, and it's just for the live show and to tell you about the competition as well. But it's our anniversary. Thank you, Kathy Baker. Happy anniversary. Saying bullet as well. And DNA Boudoir, Dorothy Russell, saying congratulations. Thank you very much. Still totally head over heels in love with Sharon. I didn't think that was possible after 15 years of being with her, but probably more so now than ever, to be honest, in the day I married her, which I didn't think I would ever say, because I was kind of against marriage. When I was younger, I was totally against it. I couldn't understand why somebody would want to wake up to the same person for the rest of their life. Just did not understand it. But now I understand it. I understand the meaning of love now. And that's because of Sharon. So yes, that's our anniversary today. So we're kind of out and about. My son's moving out on Wednesday, so we're kind of going shopping for him and doing bits and pieces around the house, but we're spending time together. And we're going away on Thursday as well for our anniversary. So thank you very much for all your kind of anniversary wishes as well. Really appreciate that. Okay, competition time. This is the second kind of special thing that's happening today. We're giving away a free kind of place in the Messenger Masterclass, which, as I said, you can find out more information if you type in the word bot. You can find out all about that and how it's going to help your online business and your Facebook page and your website and everything else, getting traffic over there. It's just an amazing kind of program, and you need to get into the Messenger bot. So we're giving away a competition. Today I'm going to show you a video from one of my internet heroes. So you need to listen up just now. You can win a place, the first person to name the person that I'm going to show in the video. And that's the clue, it's one of my internet heroes. The first person to name them will get a free place in Messenger Masterclass. So that starts now as the very first person to name them. So I'll stay on until somebody gets them. Could be a woman, could be a man. So the first person, because I'm going to play you a video today, and the clue is in the title as well. Laurie Emmett, I knew you were going to say Gary Vaynerchuk. He is one of my online heroes, but it's not him today. So if you just let me know your answers. DNA Boudoir saying Gary Vaynerchuk. It's not Gary Vaynerchuk as well. Ferguson, nope. Bria's saying. So I'm going to play a video today. Russell Brunson, Rod Hughes, no, it's not Russell Brunson either. Tony Robbins, DNA, nope. Keep guessing. Russell Brand, no, it's not him. So he's a business person, internet hero of mine. Eckhart Tolle, nope. Vivek Bindra, nope. Tony Robinson, no. Russell Brunson, nope. Stuart Wilde, no, he's sadly passed away. Oh, I could still show you a video of him in the past, I suppose. But no, it's not him. I'll give you another clue. Well, I'll wait on a few more guesses coming in. I like this interaction. So I'll just wait on a few more guesses coming in. Oprah, no, it's not Oprah. The other clue is it's a male. Maria Flynn, Anna Gabriela DeBez, no, it's not Maria. Steve Jobs, no, good one, but no. Villa is saying Maria Flynn as well. Nope, it's not Maria Flynn. Randy, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Nope. DNA Boudoir, Russell Brunson. Nope. Bill Gates, nope. So the clues are internet hero and, oh, good one, Kathy, but it's not him as well. Internet hero, and he is male. Gates, Jessica Parker, no. Lisa Lane, I missed what this is about. Robbie Williams? Nope. Mark Zuckerberg? Nope. Another hero of mine. Greg Braden? Nope. Another hero of mine. Bill Gates? I'll give you another clue. Look at the title of this video. Look at the title of this video. That's the biggest clue I can give you. Richard Branson? Mark Zuckerberg? Who's going to get it? Wayne Dyer? Nope. Nilena? Matthew Loop? Says Vula? Nope. Look at the title of this video. I think I know who's going to get it actually. Mel Gibson? Michelle says nope. Lonnie Rood? Tim Cook? John Kim? Kimberly D. Man? Nope, it's not John Kim. Moira saying Mel Gibson. Hi to you, Rada. Rada's in the house as well. Randy saying Braveheart? Nope. Right, Marlo's saying nice. Oh, Kathy, I'm going to give you, you didn't say the right person. It's Seth Godin, not Seth Roden, but I knew who you were talking about. So Kathy Baker wins a free copy to the Messenger Masterclass. Kathy, well done. I knew who you meant, so I'm going to give you that one. I know you said Seth Roden, but I take it you meant Seth Godin. So Kathy Baker wins a free copy to Messenger Masterclass. Well done. Well done to you, Kathy. There's a lot of comments still coming in just now. But Kathy Baker has got it. Excellent, Kathy. Laurie, I thought you were going to get it actually. Laurie Emmett, I thought you would have got it. But Kathy Baker has got it, who's in the YDF tribe. So we'll get that set up for you, Kathy, if you just message me or Maria, and we'll get that set up. In fact, no, we can do it at the back end. Because we've got you in the YDF program already. So we'll just give you access to that, and that'll be after the show. So well done, Kathy. Well done to you. Everybody's saying well done, Kathy. Maria Flynn saying well done. Congrats, Kathy. Okay, so today's video is going to be from Seth Godin. I've followed Seth for years and years and years, and he's one of the reasons I kind of talk about, and myself and Maria Flynn talk about tribes a lot as well. He's written a book, Tribe, as well, and this video is just excellent. And you need to build up a tribe. I know I've spoken about this loads and loads and loads of times, but it's so important to build up your tribe. And I don't mean followers. I don't mean just people who follow you on your page. I'm talking about people who follow you on your live, who follow your products, who follow you on your page, who are just going to follow you everywhere. It's dedicated kind of followers. So that's what we're talking about when we're talking about a tribe. So I've got 180,000 people who like this page. That's not a tribe. The tribe is the people who come to this live show. The kind of Laurie Emmett, Kathy Baker, Maria Flynn, everybody that's kind of comes to this live show every day, DNA Boudoir as well, Catherine Cox. There's loads and loads of people that are in this kind of YDF tribe. Might not be in the YDF program yet, they soon will be, DNA, but they are part of this tribe. And this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who follow you, who are kind of dedicated followers. And that's what we're talking about when you should build up your tribe in your business, in your online business as well. Not just through a live show. I'm talking about with your products, with your emails that you send out. Because your emails have energy, your live shows have energy, your kind of products have a certain energy as well, and people are going to follow you and want to find out more about you. That's the kind of tribes I'm talking about. So I'm going to show you this video from Seth Godin, and well done, Kathy Baker. And if you want to find out more information about the Messenger Masterclass, which Kathy Baker has just won a place to for free, then you can find out this is the very last day. There's going to be on sale, pre-sale for $97. Tonight at midnight EST is going up to $197, and it'll stay that price forever. So if you want a copy of Messenger Masterclass and it's going to transform the way you do business on Facebook, then type in the word BOT, B-O-T, and you'll get more information. But well done, Kathy, again. And I'm going to show you this video from Seth Godin, again, who Kathy correctly guessed. So I'll show you that just now, one wee sec.
So sometimes I get invited to give weird talks. I got invited to speak to the people who dress up in big stuffed animal costumes to perform at sporting events. Unfortunately, I couldn't go, but it got me thinking about the fact that these guys, at least most of them, know what it is that they do for a living. What they do is they dress up as stuffed animals and entertain people at sporting events. Shortly after that, I got invited to speak at the convention of the people who make balloon animals. And again, I couldn't go, but it's a fascinating group. They make balloon animals. There's a big schism between the ones who make gospel animals and porn animals. But they do a lot of really cool stuff with balloons. Sometimes they get in trouble, but not often. And the other thing about these guys is they also know what they do for a living. They make balloon animals. But what do we do for a living? What exactly do the people watching this do every day? And I want to argue that what we do is we try to change everything. That we try to find a piece of the status quo, something that bothers us, something that needs to be improved, something that's itching to be changed, and we change it. And we try to make big, permanent, important change. But we don't think about it that way, and we haven't spent a lot of time talking about what that process is like. And I've been studying it for a couple years, and I want to share a couple stories with you today. First, about a guy named Nathan Winograd. Nathan was the #2 person at the San Francisco SPCA. And what you may not know about the history of the SPCA is it was founded to kill dogs and cats. Cities gave them a charter to get rid of the stray animals on the street and destroy them. And in a typical year, 4 million dogs and cats were killed, most of them within 24 hours of being scooped off the street. Nathan and his boss saw this, and they could not tolerate it. So they set out to make San Francisco a no-kill city. Create an entire city where every dog and cat, unless it was ill or dangerous, would be adopted, not killed. And everyone said it was impossible. Nathan and his boss went to the city council to get a change in the ordinance, and people from SPCAs and humane shelters from around the country flew to San Francisco to testify against them, to say it would hurt the movement and it was inhumane. They persisted, and Nathan went directly to the community. He connected with people who cared about this, non-professionals, people with passion. And within just a couple years, San Francisco became the first no-kill city, running no deficit, completely supported by the community. Nathan left and went to Tompkins County, New York, a place as different from San Francisco as you can be and still be in the United States. And he did it again. He went from being a glorified dog catcher to completely transforming the community. And then he went to North Carolina and did it again. And he went to Reno and he did it again. And when I think about what Nathan did, and when I think about people here do, I think about ideas. And I think about the idea that creating an idea, spreading an idea, has a lot behind it. And I don't know if you've ever been to a Jewish wedding, but what they do is they take a light bulb and they smash it. Now, there's a bunch of reasons for that and stories about it, but one reason is because it indicates a change from before to after. It's a moment in time. And I want to argue that we are living through and are right at the key moment of a change in the way ideas are created and spread and implemented. We started with the factory idea, that you could change the whole world if you had an efficient factory that could churn out change. We then went to the TV idea that said if you had a big enough mouthpiece, if you could get on TV enough times, if you could buy enough ads, you could win. And now we're in this new model of leadership, where the way we make change is not by using money or power to lever a system, but by leading. So let me tell you about the 3 cycles. The first one is the factory cycle. Henry Ford comes up with a really cool idea. It enables him to hire men who used to get paid 50 cents a day and pay him $5 a day because he's got an efficient enough factory. Well, with that sort of advantage, you can churn out a lot of cars. You can make a lot of change. You can get roads built. You can change the fabric of an entire country. That the essence of what you're doing is you need ever cheaper labor and ever faster machines. And the problem we've run into is we're running out of both, ever cheaper labor and ever faster machines. So we shift gears for a minute and say, I know, television, advertising, push, take a good idea and push it on the world. I have a better mousetrap And if I can just get enough money to tell enough people, I'll sell enough. And you can build an entire industry on that. If necessary, you can put babies in your ads. If necessary, you can use babies to sell other stuff. And if babies don't work, you can use doctors. But be careful, because you don't want to get an unfortunate juxtaposition when you're talking about one thing instead of the other. This model requires you to act like the king, like the person in the front of the room throwing things to the peons in the back. That you are in charge and you're going to tell people what to do next. That, the quick little diagram of it is you're up here and you are pushing it out to the world. This method, mass marketing, requires average ideas, because you're going to the masses, and plenty of ads. What we've done as spammers is tried to hypnotize everyone into buying our idea, hypnotize everyone into donating to our cause, hypnotize everyone into voting for our candidate. And unfortunately, it doesn't work so well anymore either. But there's good news around the corner, really good news. I call it the idea of tribes. What tribes are is a very simple concept that goes back 50,000 years. It's about leading and connecting people and ideas. And it's something that people have wanted forever. Lots of people are used to having a spiritual tribe or a church tribe, having a work tribe, having a community tribe. But now, thanks to the internet, thanks to the explosion of mass media, thanks to a lot of other things that are bubbling through our society around the world, tribes are everywhere. The internet was supposed to homogenize everyone by connecting us all. Instead, what it's allowed is silos of interest. So you got the red hat ladies over here, you got the red hat triathletes over there. You got the organized armies over here, you got the disorganized rebels over here. You got people in white hats making food and people in white hats sailing boats. The point is that you can find Ukrainian folk dancers and connect with them because you want to be connected. That people on the fringes can find each other, connect, and go somewhere. Every town that has a volunteer fire department understands this way of thinking. Now, it turns out this is a legitimate non-photoshopped photo. People I know who are firemen told me that this is not uncommon, and that what firemen do to train sometimes is they take a house that's going to be torn down and they burn it down instead in practice, putting it out, but they always stop and take a picture. So, the pirate tribe is a fascinating one. They got their own flag, they got the eye patches. You can tell when you're running into someone in a tribe. And it turns out that it's tribes, not money, not factories, that can change our world, that can change politics, that can align large numbers of people. Not because you forced them to do something against their will, but because they wanted to connect. That what we do for a living now, all of us, I think, is find something worth changing and then assemble tribes that spread the idea and spread the idea, and it becomes something far bigger than ourselves. It becomes a movement. So, when Al Gore set out to change the world again, he didn't do it by himself, and he didn't do it by buying a lot of ads. He did it by creating a movement. Thousands of people around the country who could give his presentation for him, because he can't be in 100 or 200 or 500 cities in each night. You don't need everyone. What Kevin Kelly has taught us is you just need, 1,000 true fans. 1,000 people who care enough that they will get you the next round and the next round and the next round. That means that the idea you create, the product you create, the movement you create isn't for everyone. It's not a mass thing. That's not what this is about. What it's about instead is finding the true believers. It's easy to look at what I've said so far and say, wait a minute, I don't have what it takes to be that kind of leader. So here are two leaders. They don't have a lot in common. They're about the same age, but that's about it. What they did, though, is each in their own way created a different way of navigating your way through technology. So some people would go out and get people to be on one team, and some people would get people to be on the other team. It also informs the decisions you make when you make products or services. This is one of my favorite devices. But what a shame that it's not organized to help authors create movements. What would happen if when you're using your Kindle, you could see the comments and quotes and notes from all the other people reading the same book as you in that moment, or from your book group, or from your friends, or from the circle you want? What would happen if authors or people with ideas could use version 2, which comes out on Monday, and use it to organize people who want to talk about something? Now, there's a million things I could share with you about the mechanics here, but let me just try a couple. The Beatles did not invent teenagers. They merely decided to lead them. That most movements, most leadership that we're doing is about finding a group that's disconnected but already has a yearning, not persuading people to want something they don't have yet. When Diane Hatz worked on the Matrix, her video that spread all across the internet about the way farm animals are treated, she didn't invent the idea of being a vegan. She didn't invent the idea of caring about this issue, but she helped organize people and helped turn it into a movement. Hugo Chavez did not invent the disaffected middle and lower class of Venezuela. He merely led them. Bob Marley did not invent Rastafarians. He just stepped up and said, "Follow me." Derek Sivers invented CD Baby, which allowed independent musicians to have a place to sell their music without selling out to the man, to have a place to take the mission they already wanted to go to and connect with each other. What all these people have in common is that they are heretics. That heretics look at the status quo and say, this will not stand. I can't abide this status quo. I am willing to stand up and be counted and move things forward. I see what the status quo is. I don't like it. That instead of looking at all the little rules and following each one of them, that instead of being what I call a sheep walker, somebody who's half asleep, following instructions, keeping their head down, fitting in, every once in a while, someone stands up and says, not me. Someone stands up and says, this one's important. We need to organize around it. And not everyone will. But you don't need everyone. You just need a few people who will look at the rules, realize they make no sense, and realize how much they want to be connected. So Tony Hsieh does not run a shoe store. Zappos isn't a shoe store. Zappos is the one, the only, the best there ever was place for people who are into shoes to find each other, to talk about their passion, to connect with people who care more about customer service than making a nickel tomorrow. It can be something as prosaic as shoes and something as complicated as overthrowing a government. It's exactly the same behavior, though. What it requires, as Geraldine Carter has discovered, is to be able to say, I can't do this by myself, but if I can get other people to join my climate ride, then together we can get something that we all want. We're just waiting for someone to lead us. Michelle Kaufman has pioneered new ways of thinking about environmental architecture. She doesn't do it by quietly building one house at a time. She does it by telling a story to people who want to hear it, by connecting a tribe of people who are desperate to be connected to each other, by leading a movement and making change. And around and around and around it goes. So 3 questions I'd offer you. The first one is, who exactly are you upsetting? Because if you're not upsetting anyone, you're not changing the status quo. The second question is, who are you connecting? Because for a lot of people, that's what they're in it for. The connections that are being made one to the other. And the third one is, who are you leading? Because focusing on that part of it, not the mechanics of what you're building, but the who and the leading part is where change comes. So, Blake at Tom's Shoes had a very simple idea. What would happen if every time someone bought a pair of these shoes, I gave exactly the same pair to someone who doesn't even own a pair of shoes? This is not the story of how you get shelf space at Neiman Marcus. It's a story of a product that tells a story. And as you walk around with this remarkable pair of shoes and someone says, what are those? You get to tell the story on Blake's behalf, on behalf of the people who got the shoes. And suddenly it's not 1 pair of shoes or 100 pairs of shoes, it's tens of thousands of pairs of shoes. My friend Red Maxwell has spent the last 10 years fighting against juvenile diabetes. Not fighting the organization that's fighting it, fighting with them, leading them, connecting them, challenging the status quo because it's important to him. And the people he surrounds himself with need the connection. They need the leadership. It makes a difference. You don't need permission from people to lead them, but in case you do, here it is. They're waiting, we're waiting for you to show us where to go next. So here's what leaders have in common. The first thing is they challenge the status quo. They challenge what's currently there. The second thing is they build a culture, a secret language, a 7-second handshake, a way of knowing that you're in or out. They have curiosity about the people in the tribe, curiosity about outsiders. They're asking questions. They connect people to one another. Do you know what people want more than anything? They want to be missed. They want to be missed the day they don't show up. They want to be missed when they're gone. And tribe leaders can do that. And it's fascinating because all tribe leaders have charisma, but you don't need charisma to become a leader. Being a leader gives you charisma. And if you look and study the leaders who have succeeded, that's where charisma comes from the leading. And finally, they commit. They commit to the cause, they commit to the tribe, they commit to the people who are there. So I'd like you to do something for me, and I hope you'll think about it before you reject it out of hand. What I want you to do, it only takes 24 hours, is create a movement. Something that matters. Start. Do it. We need it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hi, and welcome back. I forgot to plug the camera back in. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that, because this is really, really important to learn about tribes. I've been going on about this, I don't know how long, ever since I started the YDF live show. Now, there's a few things that kind of cropped up in that video for me, that a lot of people think they don't have what it takes to lead people, but you don't need to have the traditional kind of what it takes to lead people. All you need is something that you're passionate about, something that you're really interested in, and just for you to go out in front of everybody, whether it be through a website, whether it be through your email, through a live show, through your Facebook page, and just say, follow me. And that's it, and that's what Seth Godin says there. All you need to do is step up and say, follow me. You're not trying to be a deliberate leader, although in the process you will become one. I don't want to be a leader. I just want to help people become leaders so they can become their own leaders and lead their own tribe. That's what I'm doing. But in the process, without wanting it or realizing that it was happening, I've kind of become a leader in what I'm doing. Now, that I'm not a leader in the traditional kind of sense of the word. I'm just leading people because I'm kind of, all the knowledge I have, I'm passing on to you. And I'm doing something different. I'm passing on that knowledge to you totally for free. Obviously, I've got programs out there. I've got the YDF program. I've got the Messenger Masterclass. We've got the YDF monthly program as well. That's for people who want to kind of follow at a deeper level. And that's what's happened. So we've got kind of thousands of followers here on the YDF live show, on the CYT live show as well. And the programs that they buy are kind of incidentals. But it's all about kind of leading a movement. Where does the change in this YDF live show? Where's the change? What am I upsetting the status quo? By coming on here every single day and doing a live show. How many other people do that? Every single day doing a live show and giving you knowledge for free, that you can set up an online business, that you can build your Facebook page, that you can build your tribe, that you can make money online. I'll give you kind of tips and techniques and kind of news about where you can go to get new things as well. There's not that many people doing that at all. Myself, Maria Flynn, are doing it every single day. And she's doing it in another niche as well, although it's kind of business, personal development, more personal development, but still business as well. There's not a lot of people come on every day and give away information for free. And it's not crap information. Hopefully you find it good information. Now the comments have stuck here, so I'm just going to go up and go back to Facebook. I don't know why. They're stuck just now. Hopefully it's not stuck, so if you've got any comments, just type in the word yes just now if you can still see and hear this okay. Hopefully there's nothing wrong with the program. I think it's the comments I've stuck on Facebook, which is a bit of a pain. So yeah, as I was saying, that's what I'm doing differently. I'm kind of upsetting the status quo by going on every single day, because it takes a lot of time to do this, and that's what I'm doing differently. Who am I connecting? People who want to become free. That's the type of people I'm connecting. People who are interested in something or passionate about something, and they want to use that passion to help them become free or get more freedom in their life. They don't want the day-to-day job. The people that are in our tribe just now, and I would say my tribe, but it's not my tribe, it's our tribe. We've created a movement together. It's not just me. I just kind of started it, and it's just kind of built up and built up and built up. These people are kind of freedom fighters. They want to become free in their own life. They want to live a life where they're in control and not doing the 9-to-5 job and just getting paid for it and not enjoying the 9-to-5 job. They've got a dream to give up that 9-to-5 job and do something that they're really passionate about, but still put food on the table, still pay the mortgage, still pay the rent, still pay the car payments. And that's what this is all about. That's the type of people I'm connecting together. And who am I leading? That's the type of people. Leaders. You are a leader. You are a leader. But you just don't know it yet. You are a leader, and that might scare you, the thought of becoming a leader. But all it takes for you is to stand up and say, follow me. And you're not even asking people to follow you. You're just telling people, this is the way I'm doing it. And if you want to follow me, follow me. If you don't need to follow me. You can turn over. You can go to a different Facebook page. You can go to a different live show. And that's what I'm saying as well. If you don't like what I'm doing online, go to a different live show. Don't watch what I'm doing. It's like watching TV. If you think a TV show is absolute crap, why on earth would you kind of invest time and watch it? You would just turn over. And that's what you do with these type of people as well. With me, if you don't like me, just turn over. And that's what it's about. If you do, and you like what I'm saying, and you like my integrity, you like the kind of way I do business, then follow me. And then see what happens with your business, with the information the information I'm giving you in the live shows and in the products that I create as well. That's why I created Messenger Masterclass as well, to tell you that you need to be knowing all about the Messenger bot, because it's going to take over email, and it's going to put you at the forefront of what people are doing just now on Facebook. That's why Messenger Masterclass was created in a week. That's why myself and Maria Flynn spent so much time putting this together, but we've done it in 1 week. We wrote a program, recorded it, got the PDFs done, built the website for it, created the payment system for it and everything else. We've done all that within, I think it was a week and a half. 10 days, all that was done. From idea to finished product in 10 days. Because we want you as a leader to be at the forefront of what's happening and how you can get your message out there. So if you're interested in that, type in the word bot just now, and you can find out all about Messenger Masterclass. It closes tonight. It's going to close tonight midnight EST. It's $97 just now, pre-sale special offer. If you don't get it before midnight, it's going to be $197 by the time you wake up. And honestly, this is going to put you at the forefront. If you don't want to buy it, cool. I'm not going to mention again the pre-sale because it ends tonight. If you do, it's going to put you at the forefront only if you take action and watch. There's only 10 videos in there that's really going to get you on the road to mastering the Messenger bot, and it's going to be amazing for you. So type in the word bot if you're interested. But with regards to kind of building a tribe of your own, you need to put yourself out there. Even if it's just a Facebook page, if that's what you're doing just now, know what you want, know who you're trying to connect, and know where you're going as well. Now your path might change as you go along. It doesn't matter. Know where you're going just now, know the path you're taking, and know what you're passionate about. And I'm passionate about this. I'm totally passionate about people, and about people who want to lead people and help people and help change the world in some small way. And this is what the movement is all about. This is what YDF is all about. It's about creating, and building that momentum for that movement as well. Now sometimes it seems really, really slow, and you're thinking, I'm never going to get there, I'm never getting there. And I feel that just now as well. And I've been online for years, With the YDF program, it's been 2.5 years, and I still feel this is too slow. It's not going fast enough. The movement's not taking off. Is it ever going to take off? But it's just gathering momentum. And more and more people are coming in. More and more people are realising they've got the confidence to lead. They've got the knowledge to lead other people as well. And in effect, they're helping change the world. And it's creating that ripple effect around the world. And we change and raise the consciousness of the world because of that as well. Because we, in turn, empower other people to change their lives. That's what we're all about. That's what the YDF tribe is all about. It's about empowering other people. It's not just about empowering us. We've empowered ourselves already. And we want to help empower other people by sharing our knowledge. And that's through our programs, but most of it, the information and knowledge we give away is probably 99% free. The 1% is through programs. That's how we sustain ourselves. That's what we do as a business, as part of the business. 1% of my online kind of knowledge and everything that I've gained online, 1% is about the program itself. Your digital formula, Messenger Masterclass, or whatever I've got in the personal development, most of it is giving away free information to help you empower yourself, for you to help empower other people as well. Now, I don't know if we have any questions. On that, Maria Flynn saying, we really buckled down for the Messenger Masterclass. You have to get ahead of the curve for this. You definitely have to get ahead of the curve. And the Messenger bot, you're going to be saying in 6 months' time, I wish I'd listened to Stephen when he was talking about the Messenger bot, because everybody's using it now. And everybody's using it as part of the business. And it's just going to become a mainstay. And it's going to overtake email. I have no doubt, there's no question in my mind, that the Messenger bot is going to overtake email to get ways to help people, for you to connect and communicate with people online. Email is still, you need it for your business, and in the program I tell you, you need to get subscribers to your email list as well, but you want the people as a subscriber on your Messenger bot. Mostly that's what you want to focus on. Trust me, and it's a lot cheaper as well. Click-through rates are higher, open rates are higher, and we're talking about sometimes 300 or 400% higher click-through rates and 300 or 400% open rates as well higher. So trust me, you need to be on that. If you want more information, just type in the word bot. But you are a leader, and you need to be a leader and be at the forefront as well. And this is what Messenger Masterclass is all about as well. It's $97 just now, and it's going to go up to $197 tomorrow. But think about what Seth Godin said there. Think about what I've been talking about for months, about standing up and just saying, follow me. And with that, I'm going to leave it there just now. If you do want more information, type in the word bot into the comments and we'll send you an automatic message and you'll see how powerful this is. But until, I'll be here tomorrow. I won't be doing a CYT live show today, but I'll be here tomorrow doing the YDF live and the CYT live, and then I'll be off from Wednesday onwards. So I've got another 2 shows tomorrow, and then I'll be off for a few days. But thank you for tuning in, you little leader you, and I will see you tomorrow round about the same time. And take care, have a brilliant day. Namaste. Bye now.